Sunday, come down to Fizzlecrank's Perspicastiplex and get the best deals on Perspicastiplex for your domes and buildings. Okay, read out of the way. Hi, thank you for joining us for episode 21 of the Astral Circus here on Happy Jacks. Our show is now old enough to drink, so buckle up. To find all the previous sessions, you could go to happyjacks.org/the Astral Circus or /shows for anything and everything we've ever done. I'm Jason. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm the dungeon master of this spell jamming game. That's all I have to say about that. Content warning. This is grown-up content. There's sex and blood and violence and everything, so just be aware. We have safety tools in place that lets us, be aware of our own boundaries and treat each other with safety and care. I hope you will do the same with your table. Let's start over here this time. Pooja.
Hello, I am Pooja, and my pronouns are Pooja and Poojas. I am playing Ezthe Perah, they, them, Tiefling Martial Sorcerer, and astonishing him, though.
Perfect.
Lovely. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam. I use they, them pronouns, and I am here to play Jaden Sapphire, he, him, your friendly neighborhood astral elf druid.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jay, and I play Brutus, the Giff monk. We both use he, him pronouns, and I am an aspiring Kalimvorite.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent.
Hello, everyone. I am Dion. I'm playing Gralen Longstamp, a forest gnome grave cleric, and I'm just an ass. Big ol'
There we go.
Big ol' ass.
There we go. I love it. Okay, so last time on the Astral Circus, we got a bunch of shit done. It was actually a really fun shopping episode. Well, I don't mind a shopping episode. That's the thing. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but we got some magic items. We fixed some spells around the Athenaeum. We started the process of clearing out the observarium of the Athenaeum, which was covered by a dome of Perspicastiplex. I have no one to blame but myself. And it has been drained into several vats in the lab level so that we can burn out everything that's in there and just start over with the observarium. So that is sort of underway and will be an ongoing project while you're away. The Twilight Sparkle was parked at the bottom of the Athenaeum, and you all had the chance to flip through the gravity plane and land on the ship the right way around. And we had one more bit of shopping to take care of. Well, a couple of things, actually. Jay, you had a chance to look at some of your stuff. Did you decide on a magic item from Jaden's chest?
Oh, the real magic is Jaden's chest.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I chose an Iron Stone of Awareness. Oh, Insight. No, hold on. Yeah, Iron Stone of Insight, which bumps my wisdom up by 2.
Oh, good. Nice. Yeah. Okay. And that's just floating around your head, right?
Yep. Just a little stone just kind of circling my head.
What does the stone look like?
Oh, I think it's gotta be blue of some form.
A little blue stone?
Yeah, a little blue stone. So I've got a little blue stone by me, like with me now everywhere I go.
Yep.
Yeah. Little twinkles. Every once in a while, if you really gaze into it, you'll see the spiral of a galaxy and stars inside. I
like the idea that back then, maybe Hayden Bluestone wasn't a druid, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe was not a wisdom-based class and had oh yeah, this is a nice little wisdom bonus. Oh, I don't need that.
Yeah. Just put that in here.
Yeah. Who needs wisdom?
I would really like to just be able to stun something.
Yeah, I understand.
More consistently.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
And then for our players, I've also made available The living armor option, technically a curse, according to Dungeons & Dragons rulebook, but a partial partnership with some Zodar clams can mean you have some amount of armor or gloves or boots or a helmet. The gloves are accounted for in the rules. I am homebrewing boots and helmet if anybody wants those. So, Gralen, you don't because you like what your armor does.
Yeah.
Do you have boots?
I don't have boots.
But you're a coward.
Excuse me? Did you see what I got last time? Challenge me. No, I just, the things that it would benefit me still wouldn't make me as great at doing that as, say, Brutus is.
Sure.
So, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to step into,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. And Jay, does any of that sound interesting to you?
I don't think it would be a very Brutus thing at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
They sound interesting, but I just don't think it's quite right for.
You've got your little shadow slime guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay. Cool. Jaden, I have to imagine not.
Unfortunately, no. Sam, me, the player, is like, yes, symbiote, let's go.
Please.
But unfortunately, Jaden, our little sparkle pants elf, is not. He's not into it.
Yeah.
Are you trying to give Jaden clothes that Jaden can't take off?
He does like to take things
Have you
off.
seen the statue?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with keeping your shoes on.
I don't know. I've seen the statue.
Yeah.
Some people are in the feet.
Sure. Yeah.
Probably Jaden.
Yeah. Sure. That's true. It would hurt your wiki feet score. So
It would. Yeah, we can't have that.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Although Jaden with just a helmet, no, we'd be hiding that face.
We can't hide the
No,
face.
can't
No,
hide the
that's too
face.
much.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Pooja.
Oh, Ezthe wants some boots. Ezthe
Okay.
wants some boots.
Okay.
Ezthe was already like fully invested in Zodar friend.
Yeah.
Until they realized that it would turn off all their magic. They couldn't be a martial sorcerer anymore.
Sure. Now, I am fine. Like, they'll take up your boot slot, right? If you want it to look like soccer shin guards or full-on shoes or boots, or there's an amount of that you can choose of what. But when you decide, it is not going to be as malleable as Night Fran's whole armor, which can do all kinds of wild shit. So when you decide the arrangement, that's going to be the arrangement until this is pried from your cold dead body. Or you do a spell to get rid of this thing. So what would you like this to look like?
Well, the clam friends have kind of that iridescent oil slick sheen.
Yeah.
But if instead of it just being an oil slick sheen, we get like the full like dark rainbow
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
as
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like-
definitely like that inherently black shell, but then with the, the interacting layers there.
and then you know how you have those covers on your feet that like here's a foot part and it comes up?
Oh, yeah. Like it goes over the top of your foot, but there's nothing on the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Like if this is your leg, it covers the top of your foot and your shin. That
Yes.
Kind of like a spat.
Oh, greaves.
Is that
Yeah.
what they call greaves?
Oh, Greaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because spats are just around your leg,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, I think Greaves are like the bracer version for legs,
Okay.
or bracers for
Like-
for legs. Rather.
So I don't think that would be compatible with shoes, though. Right? If this thing is over the top, is on top of your foot.
I mean, you could have a sandal situation.
Right? Yeah. Sandal is fine. What I mean though is like boots, shoes,
Okay.
that sort of thing is probably not. So like,
Mm.
do you want to go barefoot? Do you want to think about? Well, maybe actually, if I have to be barefoot, I'd rather have it cover my whole foot. You know what? That's all. Not a gotcha DM. So,
I
you didn't
do-
say it covers your heel.
I do feel like this is a situation in which, like, okay, so we go for a more shin guard-esque
Yeah.
look, because I, Pooja, player, cannot abide the idea that Ezthe is not taking their shoes off
Sure.
when they enter someone's house.
Oh, sure. Okay. Okay.
Like it's just
yeah.
like we're not no.
Okay. So
So if the thing covers their foot in the bottom, then they can't take their shoes off when they
Ooh,
go
yeah.
inside, and then
Yeah.
they're tracking whatever outside into inside, and the ancestors will. The
Yeah.
ancestors.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we'll go with essentially shin guard, calf guard. We know it's taking up the boot slot, but you can wear fashion shoes. That's fine. It will have a required attunement, which I think you have an attunement slot available. And you will have had time to do that. So when you showed up to get on the boat, you had shiny new greaves, shin guards, etc.
Yay!
And you certainly can wear pants over them, whatever, because you're not wearing armor or anything. It's, if you have pant legs, that's fine. Or if you want to go like 90s X-Men unitard, yeah, thank you. Certainly that, whatever you want to do is fine. Okay. So which expertise did you want to pick from the list? The Greaves will offer you expertise in either athletics, acrobatics, stealth, or navigation tools.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna pick up athletics.
Okay. Okay, good.
I don't know how to make it.
I'll create the magic item later, and
Okay.
it'll give you expertise when you equip it.
Oh, there's like an override.
Yeah, so you could just give double your proficiency bonus if you want to do manual override for now.
You can do a manual override, and one of the drop-down options is expertise. So
Oh,
yay!
Okay, but
Nice.
were you already proficient in it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's not enough then. You should have double expertise. Because you're not already proficient, right? Like, expertise just adds your proficiency bonus.
No, when you hit the thing, it does twice your proficiency.
Oh, it already puts it. Okay, so it's overriding it if you were already proficient or not. Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
I like the idea in my head that like if you had taken navigation, you become like the grandma that just sort of feels things out because the aches in her body. It's like, the way my feet are swelling right now, I know which way to go.
Yeah. I was picturing it as like you sort of know which way to go. Your feet follow your feet. And, yeah.
I mean, it is pretty great, but also like we have a navigator, and Jaden
Right.
has got this.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. And I
we
may
have
come
a-
up with
a way.
something different for it later if other people want options. But
And
yeah,
also, we end up using athletics a lot, and so it just feels
certainly.
feels
That's
pretty
true.
useful.
Yeah.
So yeah, you now have expertise in athletics skill. I will say, if it is purely you're hanging on by your hands or something, I may knock some of that down. But I'm not going to be too nitpicky about it. Just so we're totally clear on everything that's happening, your two Greaves are one entity, right? And it's, I mean, it is objectively true and clear, right? Of like, oh, this is one animal, right? That is on both of my legs.
Yes,
So
just like the whole suit is one.
yes, even though these two are not connected, that is the case. As they
They're
are.
connected through me.
Yes. Yeah.
This also, just in general, this makes us very happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have this little guy who's bonded to me now.
Yeah, and as long as you don't feed them after midnight, they'll just remain Greaves.
Oh no! I hope all of the rules don't apply. Quick, get them wet. See if we get more.
Yeah, right.
All right, so the Twilight Sparkle sets sail. Off we go. As soon as you pull away from the Athenaeum, you can see the Astral Circus caravan is waiting somewhat nearby. You know, not sure what's going on in there either. But you know, as soon as you pull away, you somebody has a spyglass or something, right?
I'm sure that.
I don't know.
We gotta have one
Or
on the ship
you
somewhere.
found one on the ship,
Yeah.
right? Oh, by the way, the living quarters of the ship were tidied to within an inch of their life. Okay? Because it was within the sphere of the unseen servants. And so everything has been, I mean, there's still room for the four of you to be sleeping in the previous captain's quarters. But everything has been like perfectly lined, and like things you had asked for in your room at the Athenaeum have been sort of accommodated, little things, right?
Aw.
Like you, you wrote a letter home to your parents, right? There is a little like inkwell and scroll, like roll of paper, and like neatly set aside next to your bit of blanket in the pile up that is yours and Jaden's and Zurog's pile o blankets. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that's yours.
Yeah, I think that's that. As you pull away, you can see a tiny figure on top of the Astral Circus caravan, and with a little help from a spyglass, you can see Carnelia looking back at you through her spyglass. And it's just her sitting up on top of the wagon. In her, they often wear this, you know, they have their maximum, like, it's not literally sequins, but the magical effect is like what you get with sequins, you know, this ruby sparkle, like ringleader outfit that, you know, when she's sort of presenting the show and all that. This is like a toned down version of that because she just likes red. And so she's in sort of a red bolero, you know, like bullfighter jacket, and slacks, and is peering and sort of does a tentative wave, like isn't totally sure what's happening on the ship. I mean, she could probably see you all pretty clearly, but like she doesn't know what you've been through, you know? How bad was it? Are you okay? They haven't heard from you in days. So, oh, and as soon as you leave the air bubble of the Athenaeum, your communication stones are working again. So, you are able to be in contact with the caravan.
Great. I think Jaden would probably, as the captain, let Carnelia know that we have another mission to go further away, but that we'll be back.
Okay. So
Can't tell her where we're going.
Okay. I can't remember if I was doing an accent for her or not.
It was pretty close to your voice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you're going to the caravan now, right?
Yeah, I mean, we should probably stop by the caravan before we head out.
Yeah.
Also, because Carnelia has like a way to get in touch with Lucretia.
Right.
Yeah.
Lucretius.
Lucretius, yeah.
Right, like, if I'm remembering correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And we should let Lucretius know what's going on. Like, as that
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Sure.
Also, it'd just be nice to see people before we
Mm-hmm.
go
Yeah.
on another journey.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I have an idea on how we might make some quick cash.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, Cornelia's always interested in that.
I didn't say this.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, you pull up alongside the caravan, you hop aboard. Cornelia says, "Oh, I suppose you're here to do laundry and head back out."
Well, we do have more things to do.
All is well. It seems like you're all in the pieces that you left in.
I got a friend! And, like, lift one leg up in the air.
I think Carnelia looks at Cynic, right? Of like, because this is the new person, like your friend. Said, yes, I was hoping you would introduce me to your friend. The fact that you're lifting your leg in the air has not phased Carnelia. That's not the weirdest thing you've done
Fair.
in conversation.
Carnelia, this is Cynic. He's going to be going with us. He's our new friend, ally, good person. But Ezthe was not talking about Cynic.
Uh,
And then Graydon, like, tilts his head over towards
well,
Ezthe.
okay, Ezthe, who is your new friend?
They have not told me their name yet, but I have a clam up a leg.
It's just, it looks down at your legs, and just goes, like, sort of softly claps her hands together once, you know, not like applauding, but just like, okay, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Just, her facial expression is, I don't know what to say, and I'm not going to put a lot of effort into figuring out what to say, because I don't have to.
I thought about getting a full clam suit, but then Nifron told me that I wouldn't be a sorcerer anymore, so.
Uh-huh.
Ezthe, none of this makes sense out of context. We should have a whole conversation later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. I just get so excited. It's so and then we have Kasak with us too.
Whenever one of our members is in real life on remote, I want to make sure we're not running over Jay too much here. Jay, do you want to get Brutus in on any of this?
No, actually, my question was like, have we agreed how much we're going to share about everything that happened and what we've discovered
Well,
to everyone else in the Astral Circus?
we can certainly decide that now. Of, you know, like previously, you all talked about what you want to talk about. The finding the secret of the Zodar is exactly what Lucretius wanted you to find out. So that hopefully you'll be reporting on. Otherwise, my adventure is over, and we could go to 7-Eleven.
I forget out of character. So Carnelia knows about that specific part of
Yes,
the mission.
that you were off to find something to help in the battle, and Lucretius really thought, like, can we recruit the Zodar? Right? Was like, maybe those Zodar will help our fight because they're powerful and they're sort of anti-magic, or they're sort of immune to a lot of magic. So that was really Lucretius's thinking, was we know more about Zodar than a lot of people do. Maybe we could recruit them to our cause.
And we were all sitting out there in the rain, so
Yes.
everybody heard this.
Yeah. Lucretius doesn't really do that kind of secret. Like, we don't do family secrets, right?
Gotcha.
We keep things in the family. There's family business,
Right.
and there's other business, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
and we
So-
just we can't reveal what the location was from the portrait, but we're okay, kind of saying, hey, these are what will help the cause.
Yes, yeah, that we
Yeah.
need to get some, like, mature Zodar colonies
Okay.
to merge with Githyanki and Githzerai soldiers to form a unit, right? A fighting
Okay.
unit that will be very resistant to Vlaakith's magic and
right.
dragon fire and, you know, a lot of the things that are very problematic for typical soldiers.
Hold the psychic damage.
Yeah.
I don't know your intention as the DM for the secret, but I know Gralen wouldn't want to tell them because it would put them at risk.
Tell who?
Tell the crew, the Astral Circus, right? Because if anybody tried to interrogate them and they knew,
Oh,
right? I need them to be able to honestly say, under spell, under potion, or whatever,
Sure.
I don't know,
sure.
right?
Plausible deniability.
Right.
Yeah. I think you can tell the crew, like, yeah, we're going to figure out how to recruit a bunch of these. It turns out they're mostly empty armor, and we can figure out how to merge them. We just have to go to where the mature constructs are.
Right.
And
The location is
Right.
the thing they can't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't be telling them that anyway, because I feel like Nightfront made it pretty clear that
Yes.
like no one else should know who doesn't already know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we telling Cornelia about Barnabas and all of Barnabas's activities?
That seems ancillary.
Ooh.
Yeah. It seems like unnecessary information.
Maybe just warn everybody that they should probably stay away from the Athenaeum for a little while.
Right, the Athenaeum's in cleaning cycle.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
undergoing renovation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine.
Dangerous renovation.
Yeah.
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 You're
I mean,
very
you could
clear.
even say there were illithid. There's an illithid infestation. You know, like that's not the strangest thing. There's a nautiloid floating nearby. You know,
Right.
like it's not super surprising that there were ceramorphs and all kinds of stuff in there. So, yeah, there are lots of details that you don't need to bring up, and Cornelia, frankly, isn't going to ask. Right? Like you're out there doing a particular job, so
Yeah.
that's it.
It's just a matter of what you asked as they not to mention before we got back here.
Right.
Oh, I think the only thing Jaden would say to specifically not mention would be the location that we're going to.
Yeah, because my
Yeah.
friend already told us
Yeah.
not to tell that.
What,
Yeah.
and
It was just like, because don't want to hurt you by accident. Don't want to hurt your feelings.
I mean,
Barnabas
Barnabas isn't his fault.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
So,
fair.
yeah.
But it could be, I don't want to make you sad thinking about it.
Aw.
And a lot of times, if you don't think about something, it can't make you sad.
mm,
If you forget all your feelings, they won't make you sad. That's definitely not why Jaden has amnesia sometimes.
yeah. Just don't think about it. It's fine. Okay. So I think
Healthiest duo.
if there are any, we could easily spend 6 episodes talking to everybody on the caravan.
Right.
Are there any particular check-ins or scenes that we need to make sure that we, because we can always flash back to this too and say, when we were on there, we talked to Tim and whatever, right? Because everyone is here, everyone's excited that you're okay. They, want to hear about what happened, and maybe the other end of this is like a lot happened and we don't have time to explain it all right now. Let me explain. That's too much. Let me sum up. So, you have to give them all the short version for now. We can tell them all the rest later. But step 1 is get in touch with Lucretius.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any other side conversations before we get that? If you click yes, it will advance some of the storyline. So make sure all of your side quests are cleared up.
I want to do one really quick thing. It's just going to be a quick roll.
Yeah.
But and it's mostly for the shits and giggles. So it's after all the important stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we'll go to contacting Lucretius,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that will involve going to Cornelia's office, and in her office there is a literally a crystal ball that is made from translucent ruby. So it's this red crystal ball that is one of Cornelia's prized possessions, right? And she will do fortune telling and stuff with it, but she's primarily an illusionist. I guess not. She's something else. I forget what she was. Because Eerie is an illusionist. Maybe she was a transmuter? I don't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, you gather in her office and she gestures to the crystal ball. It becomes a sort of, it projects an image up in the air. And a little bit like the Star Wars communicators, where there's this little small sized hologram of a person there, but it's all tinged in this red light. And you can see Lucretius has answered this call. It turns and is clearly speaking to you, as behind them you can see the crypts under Paris, that kind of, she's in this narrow underground space with 3 coffins on a wall. The walls are 3 coffins high, with platforms in between, and so it's but it's a fairly cramped space. And behind Lucretius, you can see several zombies and skeletons who are facing away from Lucretius and are fighting other skeletons. That there's like a small skirmish behind Lucretius that she does not seem particularly concerned about. She's answered the call. Some of this, and the noise of it sort of fades off. Really, boys, go play somewhere else. And sort of turns the attention away from that. Says, so I trust I can give the prince good news.
Yes. Wait, is Kasak with us in here?
Probably not.
Okay.
I think he's stayed on the ship on the
Okay.
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
He hasn't totally figured out how to do his inside suit yet. His indoor suit. He's only outdoor suit.
That's
right
fair.
now.
Stay above the marshmallow.
Yeah, he's big, right? And he's not worried about that. He doesn't really care about getting smaller, so he hasn't tried to figure it out.
That's fair.
So yeah,
Ezthe's wearing.
That's true. Can gesture to Ezthe's proof of concept legs.
Lifts up one leg, goes down. Lifts up the other leg.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at, dear.
You can get friends. You can get friends, and they become armor.
We found the clams that can help us.
I'm gonna need a little bit more context, please.
We found a clutch of the magical clams that attach to beings to become Zodar.
Zodar are from clams.
A type of magical being that looks like a clam?
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Please do not try
This
to eat them,
this is interesting. Why not? Are
because
they
then
delicious?
Well, they grow up into Zodar that then need to be paired with a wearer.
also they can talk to their friends. So if you
I mean,
attempted to go after them and kill them to eat them, they will tell the Zodar.
They probably wouldn't like that.
okay.
Like when they're in trouble, they can signal that they're in trouble.
As most animals can.
The clutch we found was not mature and we're not ready to bind. But we also know the location of a mature clutch.
Okay. Before you say any more, I would like you to meet me at Lovey's. This is not a particularly safe way to have this conversation. Will you meet me there?
Sure.
Of course.
How long will it take you to get there?
That's a great question.
Okay, so yeah, you're like a day away. you know.
Okay. Yeah.
A day, give or take a couple hours.
Very good. Let me know when you're near, and I will be there.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we finished that call. Also, they're in the middle of a crypt, and who knows what else they needed to do today. So there's that. What else do we need to do? Anything in particular?
It's all good. Mine is absolutely silly. So if you have anything,
I mean, I want to talk to Tim. We gotta tell Tim.
that's also whose mind it has to deal with.
Okay. So
Bestie.
but let's say after the call, we're having family dinner because we haven't in a while.
Before we
Right.
get in front of everybody,
Oh, okay.
I just whisper to the three of you, and I go, "It'll make sense in a minute. Bet on me." And then we go to dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Mhm.
And then somewhere in the midst of dinner, we're all chatting, having a good time. Tim is typical Tim. Oh, did you guys have
Yeah.
just excited,
Wants to know-
energetic.
and is in his like sleeveless vest with no shirt underneath, is like, muscly, and he's a strong dude. Yeah.
And Gralen looks at Tim and goes, "Hey Tim, how much gold you got on you?"
It looks like I got 37 in my pocket.
Bet you 37 gold I'll beat you in an arm wrestling match. Right now.
Yeah, I'll double my money. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Clear this end of the table. So we clear a table, and I want to have a strength
And
roll
you
off.
can see Tim's siblings are very confused. Right? They're like, what? Okay.
What are the odds that Jaden is setting up side bets on this?
Oh, well, Gralen told us to bet on him. So
If you're gonna run a bet, I'll take that. It's just even more profit.
Oh, no. Cornelia's running the book
I figured,
immediately.
yeah.
Rosemary and Sage both bet on Tim.
Mhm.
This is good, you know.
We bet on Gralen.
bet on
And I
Gralen.
bet
Okay.
the odds are heavily in Tim's favor.
Yes, yeah. I don't know how to calculate all that on the fly, but you know, it is. Erie plays the long odds and bets on a draw.
Oh.
Oh.
Where's Brutus in this?
Oh, I'm gonna throw a few coins down on Gralen.
Okay.
Gotta stand by my my friend here.
Yeah, let's see. Am I forgetting anyone who's here? Oh, Cynic. Cynic refrains. I think.
Johnny? Johnny?
Johnny.
The juggler, human
Oh,
puppeteer.
Johnny the juggler. Oh
who
my
is
god.
always commented, according to my notes. I don't know what that was supposed to mean.
Who's always what?
As far as I can tell, this says commented. Cometed.
What does that mean?
Competed?
Mhm.
I think it was that he didn't want to be a juggler. There was something along those lines that he's Johnny the juggler, but he wanted to be like a different, like other kinds
Oh,
of
okay.
performance.
I think him and Tim both have like higher.
Yeah.
Aspirational.
Yeah.
I just know that Johnny was our nemesis. That's the really important
Yeah,
thing here.
yeah. Johnny is definitely, probably, I don't know, whatever. I can't remember this NPC barely at all now. The match sets up. I think there is. Oh, Zurog. That's on you too. Yeah. She likes a gamble, you know, especially in arm wrest. She's like, oh, okay. So how do you want to do this? So your strength is what now?
23 plus 6.
Okay. Now, mine's +4,
That's fine.
Okay.
I knew it was going to be a contest.
so I do want to roll it out.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. Roll off. That's what I
Right?
wanted. Yeah.
If I didn't have +4, I would just give it to you.
No, I don't want that.
Right?
I wanted to roll it off either way.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I mean, right away he's like, oh, whoa. You know, there's a moment of like, what's happening?
Again, I just wanted, because like we're at the dinner table, right? We
Yeah.
cleared off at the end of it.
Yeah.
Just for the visual to make sure we understand. He is sitting on one side in a chair,
Yeah.
and I have to be in a chair on
You're
top
like
of something.
on top of the,
Like-
you're like standing
like
on the
a
bench.
box on a chair or standing
Yeah.
on the.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and also it's weird because your arm is so much shorter than his,
Right.
so the lever
So
is
he's-
very
He's
like,
leaned out, and I'm
Yeah.
tucked up.
yeah. You definitely are able to pull that advantage a little bit, but you're not rolling with advantage. So
I'm not.
calm down. All right, so I get +4, you get +6.
Let's do it.
I like this. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay. I'm at 13 + 4 is 17.
17 total.
Ooh.
Erie wins.
It's a
Here he
draw.
wins.
I love it.
Amazing.
I love it. That's so funny. I threw that in for Erie just as because he's always sort of the contrarian, like a grumpy pants, like, well, fine, if we're betting, I bet they'll draw. This fancy artiste, Wow, that's so funny that it perfectly hit 17.
11 plus 6, 17. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
and I got
Nice.
13 plus
13
4.
plus 4. Graylin hops down off the chair and goes, next time, Next time.
Yeah, all right.
You gotta go next time. Go over the top. You gotta go over the top.
Yeah.
I'm new to this whole strong thing, okay? I'm still trying to figure out my
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you want to get that truck.
Yeah,
No one remembers that movie, do
I
they?
do. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah. Same here.
Does Ezthe know what they're talking about? No, but they feel inspired to say these words for some reason. No, but then we cut to Tim having a training montage, doing pull-ups, and what is happening? That's all right. Oh no, our berserker barbarian's getting stronger. Okay, so we'll fast forward to levies. Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We get there, the caravan is, everyone's happy to go see some different stuff there. And it's, again, there's a big sort of parking area for multi-level, it's in space, and there's all these different types of ships and strange shapes, and some of them are tall ships, some of them are squids or turtles or whatever, there's just all kinds of strange stuff there. And Levies is a pit stop. So it's there is one section that is essentially like an all-in-one, like a Costco, right? Like that is essentially, but smaller, right? It's like shorter and smaller, but the amount of variety that you would find in a Costco, like some fresh food, packaged food, towels, tires. They probably don't sell tires here, but for lots of reasons.
So it's Southern Walmart.
Yeah, but nicer than that. That's why I didn't say Walmart.
Southern Walmart is.
I mean, I've been to St. Louis Walmart. No? Okay.
No, St. Louis Walmart.
All right. That's my primary point of reference. So, all right. So yeah, if Southern Walmart is fancy, then yes, that. And it's where you could get all these different types of things. And very quickly, you find, well, as you're kind of looking around, Lucretius approaches you and just taps you on the shoulder, and you turn around, and it's like Lucretius is in a sundress and like a wide brim hat, for being out and like high heel sandals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to think of like what the most outrageous footwear could be for like I'm going to the beach and I want to look like I'm on the runway.
Yeah,
Wedge-
it's a
wedge sandals.
platform sandal.
Yeah. Okay. And just I mean it's sort of like if Oprah was trying to put on a disguise. You're like, sure. Yeah, we'll all pretend that nobody knows who you are. However, there's a magical component to this. So everyone here is ignoring Lucretius, or at least on the, is acknowledging there's a person here, but right now she doesn't want to be noticed. And so you can notice her because she's invited you into this glamour. Okay? And you're in this very busy, strange shopping area, but suddenly this aisle that you're in that Lucretius has approached you in I don't know, what aisle did the four of you find yourself together in to be tapped on the shoulder? What
Snacks.
drew you?
Snacks.
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 Either that or liquor, one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the booze aisle.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's definitely something where Lucretius would like to meet you there. She likes a drink. And you would normally expect this aisle to be quite busy, right? But when she taps you on the shoulder and says, "Hello, lovelies," suddenly you realize there's nobody else in the aisle, and you can't even hear the rest of the store.
Mm.
And it's quite busy. And, kids screaming at each other and people throwing stuff. And it's not that rowdy. It's not like Tortuga pirate rowdy, okay? It's not really like that. There is a place like that. But
It's Costco on a weekend.
yes.
Yeah.
Costco on Saturday. Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself, people.
No.
Mhm.
I did. This is the problem. I did it to myself this morning.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. And you're there with Lucretius, and it's just the four of you. Senek is off looking at something else, whatever. Zorog too. It's just the four of you and Lucretius. And
Cynic is probably just wowed by the difference in product
sure.
since Cynic has last been in a store.
Well, yeah, like Senec's memory is I live in a small mountain town. I woke up on the Athenaeum,
Right.
right? I was resurrected in the Athenaeum.
Yeah.
And missed 20 years of living. So, that's a lot. So anyway, she says, also I want to just impress this extra surreal. You've met her in person before, and your memory is just, she's so like larger than life, right? And now you're standing next to her in the bright lights of this weird store, and she's like normal height, right? Like maybe 5'10", right? And then with her wedges on, she's maybe 6'2", right? So she's not this huge, like figure, like physically huge. She is tall, right? But she's a ancient necromancer, drag queen, wizard. So like she's going to be a little taller than average, but she's not the sort of giant that is probably formed in your mind. Yeah, she approaches you here in this aisle. It gets very quiet. Nobody's coming down the aisle for some reason. And she says, "Lovelies, it's so nice to see you again." And wants to go around and hug everybody, kiss on the cheek. Like this is does anyone not want hugs? Because she'll respect that too.
Hugs.
Always hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got an armful of snacks, like jerky and strings of sausages and meat sticks and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah.
And so I lean in as much as I can to, to try to take a hug.
Love it. Okay. Yeah. So
Sorry, just have this vision of your floating tensor's disc
oh yeah.
is coming around with us with all of these snacks piled.
Yeah, let's say that. Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right? Like that's.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there you go.
I still think Brutus has like a
Yeah.
handful of snacks
Oh,
just because Brutus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, I'm good.
these are my walking around snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not to.
They're the boat snacks on the tensor's floating disc, and then there are the ones that I'm going to keep by my little
Yeah.
nook.
Yeah.
And in your pockets. And yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
These are pocket snacks.
I keep that mayonnaise around for a reason.
Oh,
Yep.
oh god.
Which is still not mayonnaise right
It's
now.
not mayonnaise.
Right
No.
now, no, not right
We
now.
have a lot of slime wall available
I
to
gotta
us.
dump that
We
slime
do.
wall somewhere because, yeah.
Well, only if you want mayonnaise instead. Okay, so
I got that. I took the jug for a reason,
yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, the reason.
All right. So, I like what you had to say in our call previously. What more can you tell me?
Well, the Athenaeum, which is my Athenaeum, it was in kind of a state when we got there, but we have
Hold on, I have
fixed
to roll
it.
insight. I failed. I got
Oh,
natural 2.
nice.
Okay.
Impressive.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, she does not pick up on the fact that you're surprised it was your Athena, right?
Mhm.
She just rides right past that.
Okay. But the renovations are going well. It's getting cleared out. And we discovered that the clutch of Zodar clams is there. They're unfortunately not ready, but we know where some are that should be ready.
And then a masculine voice from out of nowhere says, "You must take me there immediately." And Prince Orpheus appears. It has been at Lucretius's arm this whole time, but was invisible, and is now visible. He's notably like a solid 5'9". Has kind of like yellow-green skin, some spots. Has, you know, is a Githyanki, but from way back, and is closer to like before the Githyanki and the Githzerai split off, and so has a slightly unique look to what any of you would identify as Githyanki, right? And just has an intensity about him, and you can feel now that he's allowed you to perceive him, the just weight of his mental presence. He's not doing anything to you, right? But you could just feel this, like, you could feel him perceiving you. This is the best way I can describe it. And Lucretius sort of pats his hand off. Now, Orphe, just hang on. We need to get all of the information, and then we will proceed with the war. And Orpheus is somehow mollified by this. Like, that's also does not object to being called Orphe, and you have the idea he would murder somebody for calling him that. So don't call him that. But Lucretius is allowed to, for some reason.
I mean, we can't take you. We have to bring the clams to you. Well, it's better if we bring them to the Athenaeum.
It would be faster if we brought our soldiers to them.
But they won't be able to bond.
Why not?
Because some magic essence underdark stuffs.
The Ferris environment is important
I see.
for their development. And, well, we had such an environment on the Athenaeum, and we'll build one again.
I want to clarify something from you all. Okay, this is out of character. So we don't actually need the Ferris to bond a soldier with an armor. The reason to not take them to where the armor is we don't want everyone to know where this portal from Zodar plane is. Or at least that's what Nightfront indicates. She didn't want you to reveal where that was. So there's no reason soldiers couldn't bond there. And so if we're going to lie, that's okay. Or if we want to tell him, like, we can't take you there because we were told not to. Like, I just want to make sure we're making a choice, because then if we're lying to Prince Orpheus, we have to roll dice.
Right.
And
I will say that this is, Ezthe has misunderstood the thing.
okay.
Also doesn't remember the name of Ferris or really what Ferris is.
Sure, that's okay too, right? Like, being wrong is different, but I think the others know that that's wrong. And I just need to know, like, how we want to address that.
Is the non-action thing also something we have to roll for?
The what?
So as they misunderstood and misspoke, if I did nothing, is that like a
I'm
lie?
going to roll insight. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll insight to see whether or not I am.
Yeah.
That's Gralen's action regardless.
Okay.
Gralen goes, that's not right, but
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything.
So
I'm going to retcon slightly what Jaden said.
Okay.
That he would back Ezthe in the, like, that's a Ferris environment. They do need that. But I don't think he would lie to Prince Orpheus about why we can't take them there.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Does anybody else have anything to interject before Brutus says something? Just out of curiosity.
Please go.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I've been
I've
missing
missed-
this. Yeah, I've been missing
Yeah,
this.
no, because you know, even when you say the thing about the Ferris environment, Brutus also says, oh, and we also promised our friend that we would protect the clams and make sure that they didn't make it to the wrong hands.
I see. But you will provide us. What is this resource you're promising that you say you've discovered?
The resource is the Zodar clams, which combined with a warrior produce a Zodar warrior.
Esthe,
Okay.
Show them your boots.
So out of character, this would require some amount of explanation, right?
Yeah.
So are we just explaining that Zodar are essentially a drifting entity and they need a mind and
they have to choose
and they can
yeah.
permanently merge, and we're just explaining that whole process, right?
Yeah.
So that would be news even to someone like Prince Orpheus or Lucretius. The fact that Zodar, as we know them, are not sapient beings, right, is astonishing, right? And that they will, and I mean, some are sentient, not sapient.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause, like, there was a whole conversation that happened
Yeah, they
when
are.
Kasak bonded.
Well, okay, so Kasak's armor is a whole colony,
Yeah.
right? Like that's a mature colony, but even that is like not a safe. It's not a person, right? And so that's the only distinction I want to make is the Zodar don't have personhood. They're not like a thinking, feeling being. They want to merge because they are symbiotes, right? But that's just a sort of
It's like an instinct.
a primal drive
Yeah.
more than anything, right?
So what did he promise?
Wait, say that again?
Because Kasak promised. He said, yes, I promise.
Oh, when he was muttering? Yeah. I wonder.
But yes, Esthe's understanding of this is slightly clarified.
Okay,
Kind of.
okay, that's fine.
And also, I thought, oh well. Yes, we still can't take you there though.
But we are headed there, and we will bring many back, and we will take them to the environment, Ferris
Athenaeum.
environment at the Athenaeum. I was trying to get the word Ferris first.
Yeah.
Environment at the Athenaeum, where you can bring your army to attach as many people as are willing to.
I
do
have
this.
thousands of soldiers at my disposal. How many can I bring?
Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to fit that many.
Yeah, I mean, and just based on what Night Front has said, if there were 10 or 12 full sets there, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Like that is best case scenario.
The best clutch we've seen has been in the tens. Best case scenario.
So perhaps 50.
No,
No.
like 10. 10.
10.
Oh,
Not in the tents. 10.
what are their capabilities?
They are quite impressive. I mean,
You can ask
Yes.
Kasak.
Yeah, we have a Gith Yankee has already merged with one.
I bet he would love to meet you. He talked about you a lot.
Bring me to this man now. Or this Githyanki.
he was on our ship, or was he wandering?
He's
around?
He's
on
on
our ship.
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
He's not wandering around Lovies. That would freak people the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll take him to the ship.
And like I'm probably a Zodar 100 years ago was like drifting through and everyone was like, oh my god, and then it just kept going. you know, like they do. They just show up sometimes. Yeah, you go back to the Twilight Sparkle. You have Lucretius and Prince Orpheus go below decks with you, where Kasak is able to demonstrate some of his abilities. He he does not fully withstand Orpheus's attempts to like inflict psychic conditions, right? He's not trying to kill him, but he's testing the limits of it. And Orpheus is ultimately able to push through and make Kasak flap his arms or something, right? But it was with intense concentration and effort, and Orpheus being the strongest psychic to have ever existed as far as anyone knows, right? And does a bunch of tests. Even Lucretius is starting to enjoy it. It was like just throwing little spells at him, just a little like trying also not to destroy your ship, your
Please don't
boat,
destroy the ship. We need that.
But it's spells just sort of like, it's not that they hit harmlessly or bounce off. They just sort of, it's like you shot them into darkness and they just go away. Okay, does that make sense?
Cool.
Mhm.
Most of the time Kasak is just reporting like, I don't feel that's nothing. Like I am barely aware that something happened. And then eventually his mind is overcome and he's also sort of letting that, like he wasn't actively resisting to let Orpheus like really see the extent of it. But yes, so Orpheus is very impressed and wants to, he will bring 20 soldiers with him, and if you have that many, he will use that many. But according to you, there's no way it could be more than 20, right? That's what you're telling him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I mean, it's good to have some extra because then,
Right, the pairing has to be mutual, so
yeah, and
having
if
options is good.
the clams don't want to pair with the person, they'll die.
I will bring 50 then.
And they're all
And his soldiers dying in this process is not a concern. Like wasn't even like, oh, I'll bring extras. Yeah, I'll bring spares.
so when he says that,
Yeah.
Gralen goes, they also have to be willing, and this is irreversible.
Yes, I have volunteers who will be willing to, or I have soldiers who will be willing to volunteer.
Okay.
And you'll
And
tell
I
them,
will not coerce them.
and you'll tell them,
It's irreversible.
and they might die.
Yes.
Okay.
I imagine the bonding could go awry if they were not given the full information.
Yes.
Yes.
But we have soldiers who will do anything to defeat the existential threat that is Vlaakith.
All right. Well,
Good.
I guess we need to go rustle up some clams.
Yeah, we will bring as many back as we can, as quickly as we can.
And we will meet you at this Athenaeum.
The Athenaeum, you didn't tell the whole story, did you?
Probably not.
I would not enter the Athenaeum right now. It's dangerous at the moment. It's in the process of being cleansed.
You cannot bring the Zodar here. And he's like looking around Lovey's,
Well, what if, because by the time we get back with the clams, it'll be mostly done, and then it'll just be the big things that need to get cleaned up. And if you bring 50 people with you, then you can just take care of them.
That's what I was saying. Can we just tell them they can fix the problem? They're Yankee. They're made to destroy those.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, actually, if you describe a geek threat,
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
infestation, he'll be like, "Yeah, I've got an hour."
Well, I wanted to do it, but I'll check in.
yeah,
It's-
no,
it's-
when Gralen mentions it, Jaden would explain, like, there was a nautiloid ship that crashed. We had to clear out some of the illithid that escaped. There are a few creatures still crawling about the surface, but they are being cleared out as we speak.
We will scorch the
and
site.
some creatures that were a little unusual, as different from what they usually are. So just be prepared. I don't think any of us can really tell you exactly what you might find in there.
Would it not be easier to simply eject this, or launch this asteroid into the star?
So remember, there are still Zodar growing that will be eventually powerful Zodar there. And we have other friends there who we want to protect. But if you guys could go and clear out all of the illithid creatures, then we'll meet you there when we get back.
And if you really don't want to go in there, I wouldn't blame you. You can just dock your ship somewhere and we'll meet you eventually.
No, we will rid the Athenaeum of this scourge. Are there any creatures that should be spared?
out of character. It's just the unseen servants that are there
Yeah.
currently.
But you could even describe it as, yes, there are 3 ghosts. Like, that is not a weird thing to,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, and Nifrond.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But good luck.
Yeah, I was
wiping
about
her
to say. Like,
out. You could try.
I mean, but we would say that.
Yeah, so much for the 50 soldiers you brought.
my friend Nifrond is there. And Ven and Cal and Mitch.
There are 3 ghosts who staff the Athenaeum. They are my people, so they will be friendly to you. Well,
They will be hospitable to you.
yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Don't hurt them.
I think that
And
might
there's
be
a
possible.
suit that is tending to the clams. Also,
Well, Zodar.
essentially, yes.
Nightfront is not a suit. Nightfront is Nightfront.
I was given a visual description for someone who hasn't met Nightfront. I know Nightfront's a friend.
Someone who has merged.
Yes.
Good. I will ask them about their experience and learn more. It's like so intense about everything.
She would love that, actually.
I will learn the maximum amount that is possible.
She's going to love you so much.
And just the heads, I don't know if Gralen understands fully how powerful Orpheus is. So, like, it's giving warnings out of, like, genuine care.
Sure.
A few of the, like, larger creatures, like, there was this big Umber Hulk, if you know what an Umber Hulk is. But it
Yes.
was all tentacly and illithid, and I don't know how many of those are there. And
It will be a shame to destroy such a creature, but it will be necessary.
We
Okay.
did have to destroy one already, and unfortunately.
But only one.
And they usually travel in packs, but we
There will
haven't
be
seen-
more. Yes. I will find it, and I will destroy it.
and don't knock over any eggs.
There aren't any more eggs.
Just in case.
If you find another Bahir egg, don't destroy that either.
Are there Bahir on this asteroid?
No.
Not anymore.
There was one
Uh.
egg. It is deceased.
Right.
It really helped us out.
I kind of did, actually.
Well, I'll be on my way then.
Okay.
Okay.
And he just teleports out of there. He just disappears.
Whew. I was wondering how much you guys were going to tell about that story. Do you remember who the Bahir was helping us fight?
His enemies.
Oh, was it his? It was
Yeah, his
enemy.
enemies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
Yankee for Vlaakith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know. So yeah, that would not have been an issue. Let's say you even told him, you know, like that's
Mhm.
fine. Yeah.
I don't want him to like Bahir. I wouldn't have told him.
No, he doesn't. He was like, that was the first thing that sparked his concern in this conversation. Like, that is a big, scary monster that he would want to make sure he takes out and doesn't have it sneak up on him. You know, he's not level 20 like Vlaakith. He's what, 12 or 14 or whatever he is in the game, right? Like, he's a very formidable threat, but he needs an army to defeat Vlaakith. So
Right.
that's, you know. Yeah. So he disappears, and you know that he didn't just turn invisible because there's this like, like, well, like your ears, your psychic ears pop, you know, of this pressure that's been relieved, and even Lucretius kind of like stretches her neck, like, oh, he's just so unpleasant to be around.
Your friend Orphe's a really intense person.
Yes, he was even intense as a little boy. It was just so tiring. But I'm glad he's on the job now, so that's for the best.
Yeah, he was a lot.
Is he like that in bed?
You know, I wouldn't know. It's, I knew him in diapers and it just seems strange.
That's
That's
fair.
kind of.
Yes, you understand.
And I don't mean to question your judge a character, but Orphe's going to be good to the Zodar?
Well, based on what you've described, if he's not, it won't go well for him.
No, he really won't.
Mm-mm.
So, I think he is pragmatic above all else, and will do what is required.
But now you understand why you also shouldn't try to eat them, despite the fact that they look like clams and might be delicious, because they're full of meat.
But maybe just a small one. Horses are useful and delicious.
Yeah, but horses can't call to a big, like, super horse to come and hurt you afterwards.
I've seen a stampede before. I might, well, there's no need to quibble over details. I'm not going to eat one anytime soon.
Like,
Notice-
I'm checking in on my graves, like, it's
Yeah.
okay. I won't
Notice
let
the escape hatch she's left for herself. Not soon. And she operates on a very long timeline. So she's going to eat one someday.
That's between her and whoever comes to find her afterwards.
Mhm.
So the
The important thing being my graves are safe.
when you go outside, you can see there is a hammerhead style ship. Oh, I should find some pictures of this stuff for you. I've been looking through all the different types of Spelljammer ships. So like, oh, there's so many cool things. Let's see. Hammerhead is a big like metal. Is that Hammerhead? Yeah. So it looks kind of like an old timey, like the big first metal ships, like the icebreakers that were going to the North Pole. You know, those kinds of things with this like great big, you know, curled, gnarled prow that is for ramming other ships. You see one of that style, and it is sort of turning and making its way out of the sort of parking orbit. And you're like, oh, okay, well, that's probably where he teleported to because the timing is, you know, as you go outside. So, yeah, this vicious-looking hammerhead type ship is heading off into the black, and is this leaves you to do what you want to do next. At this point, like Lucretius didn't have any more questions. She just wanted to be able to introduce you to Orpheus and have that conversation as private as it could be in the middle of a noisy levees. But sometimes that's good for hiding stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
All right.
I just have to look up something real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm just pulling up character sheets so I know everyone's passive, you know, detection stats.
Mm-hmm.
It's not important. Why? So what do y'all want to do next?
We should leave the rest of the circus here and go to get the clamps.
Mhm.
And then they should stay here until we get back and not go anywhere else so we know where they are.
Here at Lovey's?
And that way
Or
that
should-
they're here.
I don't want them to get a ticket. Maybe like just outside of Levy's.
Ticket.
Parked here
I
too
don't want them to
long.
get towed, right? Like,
I mean, they'll be here as long as they're here and they stay here.
Sure.
I don't have a problem with that.
Mm-mm.
Or do we want to meet them at the
Athenaeum.
Athenaeum too with everybody else?
They could go
I feel
back
like
where
once-
they. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go for it.
I feel like once we get clams, we probably want to make as few stops as we need to.
We can have them go to the same spot they were at when they were
Yeah.
walking us
Off-
outside the
Bit
Athenaeum.
off from the Athenaeum, so they're
Yeah.
not like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds reasonable.
Okay.
Like I don't want to, you know, swing by Lovey's with a cargo hold full of Zodar clams,
Right,
and then find
right.
Rise there waiting for us.
No,
Yep.
thank you.
And then have another day.
Yep.
Mhm.
All
Okay.
right.
So long as they're there in that same spot.
Okay, so the Astral Circus is heading off to the Athenaeum, to park near the Athenaeum.
Yeah.
Orpheus is heading off to nuke the site from orbit.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No,
We had a
No,
conversation.
no. We had
Remove the
He's gonna
Umber Hulk.
Scorch the Observarium down to the studs, right?
no.
Oh,
Remove the yucky bits is what we told him.
uh-huh.
But
While
also there's
being
some-
careful of the
Go-
3 ghosts and the
Yeah.
Go in
They're
there,
not
go
in
in there,
Observarium.
alien style. And,
Oh.
Well, the unseen servants were in them.
Well, yeah, he can go around them. That's fine.
Yeah.
But, like,
Also, there's a very nice observatory section with some very cushy
yeah,
chair.
that's not yucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
However.
He can nuke the yucky bits all he wants.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody moves
I
up.
love how he just hold it like. We had this conversation. Sorry, I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so the Twilight Sparkle is, we know where everyone's going. Lucretius is going back to Toril. Fine. We know where this location is out in just realm space. It is not near anything else. Maybe that's coincidence. Maybe that's by design. But it is a point in space that you know to look for. So, off we go.
Mm-hmm.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Okay, great session today, everybody. Thanks for listening to it. No, I'm kidding. The looks I just got in the studio right now were worth it. So, the Twilight Sparkle heads off. We know we'll have to get into the, there's the sort of cruising speed for going around places in real time, and then there's the sort of light speed version of what Spelljammers can do. So we jump into that and head towards the spot that we have to get to, and it is quite a ways away, and it'll probably take about a day to get there.
Okay.
Because it's like the other side of the star. It's like Lovey's and the Athenaeum are kind of within 30 degrees of each other. Like if you're looking at a clock of the the ellipses of the orbits of the system. The Athenaeum and Lovey's are relatively close to each other. Jaden, even Hayden, would never be far from snacks or socializing.
No.
Even a truck stop.
Listen,
Yeah.
get your socializing where you can.
Yep. And that's an interesting experience too, right? Like that's all experiences are. Yeah.
Yep.
So the on the way, let's see, just double checking. Yeah, Jaden.
Yes.
Once the ship is in, I don't know, slip space, whatever. I don't know if there's a word for it. I'm sure Spelljammer has a word.
Yeah.
It must, right? Jay probably knows what it is. But the goings on of the ship, right? They're, everyone's kind of moving around doing stuff that they need to do. Everyone's helping out with various chores. There's, aside from you four, we have Zorug, Senek. Is there another one? Or is that it for NPCs?
Kassaw.
Kassaw.
Oh, Kassak, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
with us, yeah.
Kassak. And Tim.
Tim hopped on.
Tim successfully stowed away this time.
Is that what the role?
Not yet, no. That I just decided.
That's it.
GM Fiat.
I love it.
He did it.
Good job, Tim.
And so at some point he's discovered, he's like, well, you can't send me back now. You know? So yeah, those 3 NPCs are with you.
Okay.
Or four NPCs. But Jaden, you spot Cynic, you know, our formerly evil wizard, has become a warlock and is in a deal with himself, which everybody sort of understands at a basic level. Keeps looking at, like, it's hard to put your finger on it, but something about him seems furtive or like, I mean, hiding something seems extreme for what you're noticing because it's so subtle. By the way, Jaden's passive perception or insight is 22, so fuck me, I guess.
Sorry about it.
Wow.
That's what the number says.
Yeah,
I thought mine was high at 18.
yeah.
22, dear
18s
God.
were high, and anyway.
He's entirely made of vibes. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's not politics, it's amazing.
The number to beat was 19, and I was just double checking everyone's passive. Like, I don't think anyone beats 19, and I was like, oh well,
Whoops.
yep. Okay, so anyway, Cynic. It mostly comes up like if Cynic is working on something and can see Gralen, it's like he's looking at him and like trying to like, I'm gonna go ask him out. Is the energy you would translate it as?
Oh,
And you're like, I don't know if that's what's happening because that seems out of character.
that seems unlikely.
And Gralen hasn't given any indication that that's what's happening. But it just is like looking at Gralen weirdly. And I think in Jaden that means, oh, he wants to fuck.
yeah.
Probably. Like, that's the most likely explanation.
That's what that would mean. But in this context,
But
Unsure.
here's the thing: it's noticeable, right?
Okay.
He's distracted. Something's going on. What would you like to do? Like it's a beyond a like, oh, this is just a cute thing that's none of my business.
yeah.
I have to give you that because you have a 22.
Yeah. I think given that, like, I haven't had a lot of interaction with Cynic so far, he would take Gralen aside.
Okay.
Say, have you talked to Cynic recently?
Not much since we had our big powwow back at the Athenaeum.
Things are, like, okay between you guys?
Yeah, Cynic's a friend now.
Okay. He's giving off some weird vibes, and I keep catching him, like, giving you the eye. And I didn't think you guys were, like, a thing like that, so it has to be something else.
A thing?
You know, like, romantically. Or whatever.
Oh. You think?
I mean, that's normally what I would assume, but I don't know.
Hashtag it's complicated.
Okay. Maybe I'll keep an eye out and maybe talk to him.
Maybe talk to him and see what's going on, because I don't know. He keeps checking you out. I'm not saying it's definitely in a like, hey kind of way, but
I mean, I'm strong now.
you are strong now. But he keeps looking like he wants to talk to you, but doesn't know how to do it.
Okay. I'll go chat with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
And then Gralen tries to be inconspicuous, which I don't know how well that goes, and pretend like this conversation wasn't about Cynic. I'm not exactly sure how successful that is. But then, like, too soon to pull off it being completely unrelated, walks over to Cynic.
Okay. Good. Now, Jay, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm double checking travel speeds in Spelljammer, and I don't think there is a name given to the can travel 100 million miles in 24 hours speed.
No.
Okay.
No, there isn't. Yeah. Nothing specific in Spelljammer as far as that goes.
It's jam speed.
We've gone plaid.
Plaid. Yeah. Okay. So it's just everybody calls it something different, which is fantastic. I love that.
So,
All right.
Gralen approaches Cynic.
Yeah. And Cynic is in the middle of like recoiling a bunch. We had to tack, and the sails are, I don't know, some part of this. So yeah, he's over there like rewinding a big chunk of rope that, he's doing it the right way. It's just going to take some time. So
Hey, Cynic.
So he looks at you and doesn't say anything. His like mouth opens and just kind of he freezes.
You okay?
Then he goes back to winding the rope.
Are you okay?
He winds the rope harder.
Is there a reason you're not talking to me?
He just keeps doing his task, and he's not making eye contact with you or saying anything.
Did I do something? Do you want me to go away?
Doesn't answer that. He keeps doing what he was doing.
Well, if I offended you, I'm sorry. I'm leave you alone now.
Would you like to roll insight?
Sure.
This is active versus passive.
No, that's not good at all.
Sorry, you should roll this with advantage because you've been tipped off.
Gotcha. That's worse.
Oh,
Oh no.
I mean, my bonus is pretty high, so even a bad roll. 15?
no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it just seems like he's being a real dick
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah. Gralen sincerely thinks he did something wrong.
Okay.
Oh
Walks
no.
away.
Oh, no, bestie.
Nobody's here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just up on deck, like winding a rope. As far as anyone knows, Gralen went over and had a brief conversation with Senek, and this ship is big enough that, like, you're not on top of each other all the time. It's not a huge ship, but it's
But this
big
hurts your
enough.
feelings.
It does. Okay.
So, well, do you want to do a read on Bestie's feelings and just see? Okay. What's your? Well, I think your passive insight is 15, which is why I didn't even have to really check yours.
My passive is 15.
Yeah. That I think would be enough to just pick up on
Because I'm not hiding. how I
Bestie's
feel.
feelings are hurt, right? And you're not trying to suppress that or anything. You're just like, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can pick up on that however you want.
What happened?
I think I hurt Senec's feelings.
And where are we having this? So you've walked away from Senek. Are you back down
I
below?
imagine I would try to get. I want to be out of eyesight now.
Okay.
Because
All right. So you run into Ezthe below. What was Ezthe doing?
We have explodey things on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
Seems fun.
Yeah, we have weapons. Okay.
So I am checking out the cannons.
You're going through the instruction manual, right? So you know how to use them properly.
You're reading a book.
Never
No,
mind.
I was being facetious.
I know.
Absolutely not what's happening.
No, Ezthe is poking the cannons and figuring stuff out and
Yeah.
making sure one is like there's not a ball inside the current cannon by sticking their head kind of in it a little bit
Sure.
and then pulling out and like figuring out what the timer is by lighting it and
Yeah.
other things like
So
that.
these are not cannonball cannons, okay? These essentially fire a version of Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
right?
Can I retcon a little bit how we engage?
Yeah.
So Gralen walks down and is sort of like in the moment, introspecting, and then sees Esthe's head in the cannon and goes,
Yeah.
Bessie, no.
If that went off, it would vaporize.
Right. No, don't put any part of your body ever in front of the cannon. Don't no.
There was nothing in it though.
It doesn't. It shoots magic. It doesn't shoot a thing. It shoots magic.
Yeah,
And-
you're like, oh, that's what all these glowing runes on the side are. I just thought they were pretty.
Your explosion pales in comparison. This is
Rude.
very powerful. No, my point is that this is very dangerous. It wasn't an insult to you. I need you to be safe.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. All right. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. No head in cannon. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I won't put my head in the cannon.
And now you could see this, like,
I'm gonna go.
of like, ooh,
What happened?
I think I hurt Senec's feelings.
How?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
So Jaden told me that Senec was looking at me, and it was like that Senec wanted to talk to me, and that it was like a romantic thing, but we weren't sure or what. So I don't know. And I thought maybe it's like a strong. So I went
I'm
over.
very struck now.
I know, right? So I went over and I tried to talk to Cynic, but Cynic wouldn't say anything to me. And then I asked Cynic if they wanted to be left alone, and Cynic wouldn't say anything. And
Maybe he. Sometimes I've seen when somebody likes somebody else, that then they get super nervous about it. So then when the person that they like talks to them, they don't know how to talk back because they like them too much.
that doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it either, because if you just said something, then you could go have sex and it'd be great. But
Oh, by the way, I'm saying we're about 6 hours into the 24-hour journey.
Okay.
but I can be your wing person.
Wing?
So, I think it's like there's an entire divergent conversation that happens where, as they explains where they think that phrase came from, it's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's this family, their last name is Wing, and yeah.
Like, it is the plot of like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers for some reason.
Right.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
so after that,
Please
For the
take
audience out there,
inspiration if you don't already have it.
For the audience out there, it's an Air Force term.
Yes.
Just to let you know.
Yep.
It's from the U.S. Air Force.
Yes.
wow.
Yep. Related to how birds would fly in formation, and then when jets fly in formation, the one on your wing is your wingman.
No, it's definitely Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Yeah. Okay.
But in any case, so as like, because obviously it would be easier to talk to me about it than it would be talk to you about it, because he is having a whole like doesn't know how to talk moment.
Oh, I have learned to trust you more than anyone else, Bestie. I would love any assurance that I didn't do something wrong.
I am sure you didn't.
Okay.
There's no way you could have.
Okay.
Trust me on that, Misty.
I trust you. I will, I guess, go grab a drink and wait.
Okay. So you're going up on deck. Okay, real quick, just want to check in what Brutus and Jaden are up to at this. I mean, Jaden, you're probably at the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, did we decide what your helm looks like? The Spelljammer helm being an entire chair and, equipment.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's the helm typically is portrayed as like a seat of some kind, like a captain's chair, right? It doesn't have to be that, but that's almost always what it is, because the magic user has to sort of like meld into it, and then you become the ship for a period of time. So, and of course, no, this is a Rise ship, so
was a
I
Rise
get to
ship,
decide
yeah.
what it looks like.
That's true.
Yes. Okay.
I was really gonna I was curious what was gonna come out of your head.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the sort of thing that melt. Like it's a real concrete magical device, that is clear and identifiable. We know which Mercane sold it to Rise. Like it is a really objective truth. So we're gonna say.
I was just waiting for it to be like Jaden's body, but 15% bigger, and Jaden's like sitting in Jaden's own lap. Like, I just knew it was something
When
like
Jaden
that.
commissions a helm, we know that's going to be part of it.
We have the whale butt
Yeah.
pearl to make the helm out of.
So what we have is the helm is a desk and chair that are connected to each other. It's a sort of elaborate wooden-backed chair, but it's not a big comfy chair, right?
Okay.
But it's like an elaborate wooden office chair, right? And this large desk with a blotter and various things on it that don't go flying around, right? But there is an inkwell and a pen and all of these are like you move the pen this way to accelerate, and you adjust all these various components, and it is the soul sucking fantasy equivalent of the like fake wall cubicle workspace.
Okay, so that is underneath a lot of embroidered velvet and
Okay, you've, like, put some
sequined
blankets over
fabric
it and-
over it. Oh yeah, there's an embroidered tuffet on the seat. There are draped fabrics to hide the unsightly chair.
Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So yeah, you're probably at the helm, operating all of that. What's Brutus up to?
I'm trying to find a container for all of that slime wall,
Oh, so that you can free up your jug.
so I can actually use my
Yeah,
jug.
I think there's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
a little
yeah.
barrel, like a little whiskey barrel somewhere that you could,
Yeah.
like a mini keg.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
make
2
sure
gallons.
I make sure that it's all sealed up, that it's all I covered with pitch if I have to, and then just start pouring all that stuff out.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think what would Brutus be doing during? I mean, it's only about a day, so I think I would continue
on.
to like.
Brutus,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
need you, and I'm so sorry for this. I need you
Uh-oh.
to roll Arcana.
Oh, okay. Not Brutus's strong suit.
That's okay. Roll with advantage, please.
With advantage. Okay.
You
let's
you
see,
have
that's-
tasted slime wall, right? Yeah, because you were.
I
heal-
have,
I think
yeah.
you were regenerating.
Oh. It's a 13.
Okay. You are pretty sure you could generate slime wall again, but it would require a die roll.
Oh, using my
Yes.
my alchemy jug.
Yeah, it's been in the jug for so long. I was originally going to say 24 hours, and it's definitely been, like, I did not reveal this ahead of time because how would you know, right?
Sure.
But you've discovered that it seems like the alchemy jug probably knows what to do, but for you to give it the instruction, right, you can't just say, slime wall.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If I'd figured that out, I will certainly try once I've emptied it.
Okay. So that's the next part is you've emptied it into a safe container, stoppered it, but clearly labeled slime wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Magic
okay.
Mike, yeah.
Magic.
Or Magical Michael, yeah.
Oh, the barrel is labeled Magical Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's
Great.
Magical Michael is a slimy mushroom.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Okay. Then, if you would like to try to make more, because as soon as you empty it out, that intention, it perfectly cleans the inside of the jug, right? Because it's now the jug is ready for you to make the new thing.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
So you've ejected the old stuff from there.
Yeah.
And now you want it to refill with slime wall, is that right?
Yeah, and I think I don't tell anybody I'm doing this, because
No.
I don't want anyone to see me fail just in case something goes wrong.
It would feel bad,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
When I realized that, I kind of tucked myself away somewhere where a very rarely trafficked area of the ship.
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll Arcana again.
Okay.
I'm going to let you choose. No, actually, I'm not. But you can add your wisdom modifier to this check.
Okay, all right. So Wisdom Arcana check. All right, I get a +4. That's not bad.
Yep.
But it's also not great on the die. That's only 9.
Okay, you have your 2d10s, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. I just thought if
Yeah,
you're remote,
yeah.
you might have forgot, like it's...
No. Rolled
It happened
pretty
to me
well
the other
last
day.
time. Not so great now.
Okay. Well, it's not so bad that you can't try again later. Right?
Okay, all right, okay.
It's if you did a crit fail, we'd have to, womp womp. It's chance gone. But you have the opportunity to try again in an hour, let's say.
Okay.
But instead, it fills up with those it fills up with green ambrosia jello salad.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Everyone knows
okay.
what I'm talking about, right? This one has shredded coconut in it. It's like suspended in it.
Okay, all right. As
Um,
long as it's not, as long as it's not like ham or something like that.
No, there's no ham, but there's pineapple and coconut, shredded coconut,
Okay.
and
Brutus is all about that too.
yeah.
Brutus
But
is
there's
happy
this
with
like
this discovery.
perfectly molded shape in the bottom of the jug. I believe this is the second grossest thing I've ever said in a game now. This is good.
The words jello and salad in the same
Yes,
sentence is a
Ambrosia
crime.
salad was a war crime, and America should apologize for it. That was entirely our fault.
I
And
thought you were gonna say vanilla scented mayonnaise, and that was already bad enough.
Yeah, and then Ambrosia
That's
popped
also
into my head.
bad.
I was trying to think of like the worst semi-liquid I could think of,
Mhm.
and yeah,
That one's pretty bad.
Listen, you could have just went with like just regular slime that
Goop.
isn't.
Yeah,
Nope.
But you
Like
chose
non-magical
that.
mushroom
I
slime.
chose
but-
violence.
Everything in that alchemy jug has been horrific
Yep.
this entire game.
Yeah, never once filled it with wine or beer or anything like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Nope. Or only horrible slimes.
Although, as you sniff the ambrosia jello, it does smell alcoholic. It's a high
Oh,
proof
okay. It's
ambrosia.
It's ambrosia jello shots.
I can
Yes.
make ambrosia shots. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
And
Incredible.
again, even Brutus would be into the
and
ambrosia
there's a
salad, just
marshmallow
as is.
layer too, of course.
Oh my god. Oh.
Look, I've had this at my church picnic, okay? This is a crime I will not experience alone.
Brutus cannot wait to share this with the rest of the circus.
Okay,
Blech.
great. You just grab a handful of it.
Well, I think it would come out of the jug in like its shape, like the jug shape would kind of like
Yes.
kind of come out.
Yeah. So it's like
Like
kind
the
of the
ball
shape of
gets
a vase, and then it has all these like ridges at the top of like the like decorative.
Yeah, exactly. I excitedly run out.
Look what I got, everybody. I figured out how to make this. It's delicious. The company used to love this stuff.
Okay, I think. Where were you? You were below decks, probably.
I was definitely below decks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think as you have this and you're like gonna go show everyone, Zorg is like in a hammock and just goes like dips her hand into like just takes a handful of Jello and eats it. Is like, okay. Tim, did we decide Tim's old enough to drink? I don't think his siblings want him to, but he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Old enough to get in a fight, old enough to take a drink.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're old enough to fight monsters, then yeah.
We're in space. The international rules.
So anyway, Zorg is like, oh, okay, kind of like non-committal. It's not great. It's not terrible. Tim is like in the grabbing, is like reaching out and has the and like his hand evades at the last second as he's just like, oh god, that looks disgusting. He's just horrified. Zorg's like, more for me. Who's our fourth NPC?
Kasak.
Oh, Kasak. Kasak is just in his own business the whole
Also
time.
doesn't eat anymore.
Yeah. So it's just like, well, now can be above decks. And so sometimes he's just sort of wandering around and seems very sort of, he will like engage in conversation, but is also going through something, This is a big change. So, mushrooms of a certain age. I'm so glad at the reaction this is getting.
My favorite is WMD, Weapon of Mass Disgust.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
very
I
good.
was quite partial to space haggis.
Yeah, thank you, Chet.
That is an insult to haggis,
It is. It is. Okay, so
which is quite tasty.
Brutus, you're gonna come up on deck right as like, let's get into the conversation that Ezthe is having with Senec, and then I will cue when Brutus is running up the stairs. Okay? Okay. So you go to find Senec. Senec has finished winding up the rope and looks at you and says, oh, hello, Ezthe. Are you well?
I'm good. And there is a brief, like almost like a blue screen moment that Ezthe has while they try to figure out like how to be subtle. And then abandons that.
Yeah.
Like the reboot happens.
Yeah, this is just spinning beach ball of like, never mind.
So it
Also, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for coming here.
Look, if you want to ask Gralen out on a date, or, you know, since we're all on the same ship or whatever, if you want to have sex with Gralen, you should just ask him.
Oh,
You don't have to be embarrassed about it.
I was not be embarrassed, but the Gralen is not my type.
Well, then why were you giving him the silent treatment earlier?
I haven't spoken to Gralen all day.
Exactly.
I'm not upset with Gralen.
He thinks you're upset because when he came to talk to you, you ignored him.
I haven't seen him all day. When did this... Was it at Lovey's? No, I didn't go.
No, a few minutes ago, because he just came down and he thought he had hurt your feelings.
He must be talking to someone else and think it's me.
Do you have a twin aboard the ship who's been looking weirdly at Gralen?
I know that sounds like a silly explanation, but I don't know what to say. I have not seen him all day. Aside from, you know, in this... I know he is on ship. It's a small ship.
You know what? Bestie is smarter than me. We're gonna... I think that we should sort this out.
Okay.
Also, if Gralen isn't your type, who is your type?
I need you to roll... Are you proficient in insight?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's your... And you're not proficient in Arcana, I believe.
No.
Okay. Yeah, this books are for nerds. Okay, I'm gonna
I
have
only
you...
set so many books on fire before they stopped trying to foist them on you.
I'm gonna have you roll insight, but not why you think. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll insight, please.
That's a nat 20.
Is it really? Double tens?
That is a little bunny and a 0.
If any raiders didn't know, we're rolling 2d10 instead of d20s for our D&D campaign. And double tens is a 1% chance. That is a super crit in our world. You need to cast fucking detect magic right now.
Done and done.
Yeah, like, don't do the ritual, like, you need to spend the spell slot and you'll probably get a chance to rest, but like, you see something in his eyes and you're like, uh-oh, that's not right. And you just have a sense that something is happening, right? And you cast Detect Magic, and right away you can see this very faint, like if you hadn't been intensely focusing on him and looking for this specific thing of like, what the fuck is happening right now? There is literally like a hair-thin strand of divination magic winding out of the top of his head and off into space.
What the fuck? I am going to... Oh, sad face, never mind. Do I get the sense that it is evil? Or is it just neutral?
I don't know how you would know that.
Okay.
The insight was like, his behavior is wrong,
Yeah.
right? And it was more than just somebody being odd, and that's why you knew to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. And then... one won't work. Oh, I do have it.
And then he says, are you casting spell on me? Please do not. Now, Detect Magic just affects you, right? It's like, move
Yeah,
your
but
eyes
like-
below and...
You have a string. You have a string of something going out into there. Points in space.
I don't think so. I am
You
new
do,
to
I can
magic,
see
but
it. I can see
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about.
Just trust me on this.
Well,
And just trust me? Do you trust me?
I think so. What
Just-
are you going to do?
I am going to try to get rid of it.
Are you casting Dispel Magic?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make a concentration saving throw. As, and I want to say this very carefully, counterspell is cast.
Okay. Okay, so that's 23.
Yeah, okay. You can go ahead with Dispel Magic. And in this case now, you're going to need to make an attack roll as he tries to get away from you. He doesn't want to be touched. And Dispel Magic requires touch or immediate proximity, but he is trying to dodge out of your reach. His AC is not wild, but, you know, it's something. And it's more important that he is trying to evade.
Okay. So I guess that would be the same as an unarmed strike, like in terms of what I add to it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, you get to. Yeah.
Slightly better. 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It's like, what the fuck?
All right, so you're casting Dispel Magic. Let me double check the wording on that. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. I just, you know, it's a cool spell, and I want to make sure we do it right. Okay. Dispel Magic.
Okay, so
Okay. Ongoing spell of level 3 or lower. This is higher than that. Oh, right. So you succeeded your concentration check, so now I need you to roll to Dispel Magic. It is a DC 15 check, which means it is a level 5 spell.
Ooh.
okay.
Hold on.
Make an ability
I
check
think that's-
using my spellcasting.
Yes, your
ability.
spellcasting ability. As if you were making a spell attack,
Okay.
like for Firebolt or whatever.
So, and then, so the touch thing was just something we're adding onto this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, normally the range is 120 feet. In this case, you needed to be able to grab him.
Okay. $14 plus 4 is 18. 18.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter. It's definitely not a level 8 spell. So, yeah, you cancel. I was trying to, I can't remember what the name of the spell is. I think it might just be scrying. But, yeah, you sort of grab him and snip this thread. What does that look like? Like, what does your magic look like as you're doing this?
I think let's give it like a real reason why he's like,
What are you doing?
Ezthe is like, oh, do you trust me? And he's like, I guess.
No,
But
I
then
don't.
Ezthe pulls out their scimitar.
Scimitar and speed,
You trust me?
right?
And grabs a hold of him. And then reaches back and swings the scimitar
Yeah.
just like literally any closer and he'd have a haircut.
Okay. Now, that's great. The scimitar hums through, and you can feel it's like you just cut through something, right? Like the equivalent of like a bamboo stalk, right? That much resistance, right? But it shouldn't have felt like anything, right? Like even you canceling a spell should feel like nothing, right? So whoever had cast this spell was a very potent caster, all right? And the fact that they counterspelled you, tried to counterspell your Dispel Magic from afar via, like, treating Senec like they're familiar or something that you can cast spells through, is substantial, okay?
Somebody did some weird
and-
weirds.
As you slash through, your arm buzzes and goes numb and you drop the sword. I mean, you can pick up your sword, but, like, your whole... Are you right-handed?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. So, boom. It's like funny bone feeling from your wrist to your shoulder. The whole thing. Like your bones are vibrating. Okay,
Mhm.
and your sword clings. You're like, oh shit, my sword.
It immediately goes back into the.
Oh yeah. It just like vanishes midair and poop back into your scabbard, and Seneca collapses. He's not dead, but he's unconscious.
That should not have happened.
Mm-mm.
That should not have happened.
And then Brutus comes running up the stairs. Brutus, what was it you were announcing to everyone?
Look at this delicious treat that I was able to pull out of my jaw. What happened here?
I don't.
Is our new friend all right?
I don't know.
I think there was a fair amount of shouting as you were like, "Do you try?" And you're like casting, dispel magic and pushing through a counter spell, and there's a lot of verbal component, and whatever. Zorug comes up, Tim comes up. Zorug still has like half a handful of ambrosia. It's just like, what's going on up here?
Bestie.
Did you kill
And I can
Senik?
see-
Zorug is like, did you kill Senik?
No.
That when I see Ezthe like react like that, I run over to Ezthe and I'm like,
Oh, well, wait, whatever happened? Are you okay?
There was a weird stringy thing attached to Senek, and I went to dispel it, and now he's down, and I don't know if he's dead.
Okay, well, Gralen and Jaden are both proficient in Arcana. So,
And I don't have it prepared, but I know the spell scrying, so if that was it, I would be able to recognize it.
Yeah, same. Like, I don't have it prepared, but I know.
So Gralen hears the yelling, runs up, and
if
goes,
you'd like to, both of you can roll Arcana with advantage.
Okay?
This is kind of like a magical forensics check.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck just happened here? And like, you can smell counterspell in the air.
That I got 3 5s. That is so weird.
Whoa.
what,
that
you said
is odd.
Arcana?
Yeah.
That is 25.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's pretty
And
good.
18. So.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. So yeah, you can pick up that a remote viewer, whether it was scrying or some kind of like something similar to it, because scrying I don't think would let you cast a spell through it, so it's something else, some sort of custom version maybe. But it certainly implies a very powerful spellcaster. Was essentially it's divination magic, right? It was scrying on Cynic. And this was relatively, like, you would have noticed when you were having all those conversations in the Athenaeum, something would have come up. You would have noticed, right? But yeah, the two of you are, sort of conferring and comparing the, like, do you smell? Yeah, that's strange. That's like, so there's counterspell, there's divination magic, there's, dispel magic. Just this whole swirl of sort of like the gun smoke after a battle, right? After a gunfight. You can tell Seneca is breathing, but he's on the deck, right? He's like crumpled up into sort of a lazy fetal position, just like falling onto the deck.
But not like unconscious, not talking kind of thing?
He's unconscious, yeah.
Okay.
Does he seem like injured in any way, or he's just like knocked out?
Out.
Okay.
But not 0 hit points. Like not
No.
death saving throws. Okay. Okay, just making sure.
Let's say bloody nose, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't punch him, I swear.
No, Bestie, what exactly happened?
I asked Senek. I said that if he wanted to sleep with you, he should just say so. And then he said that that's not it. And I asked what was and why he wouldn't talk to you earlier, and he said he didn't seen you all day.
Wait. He said he hadn't seen me?
And then I asked what he was talking about and whether he had a twin on the ship. And then I said that we should go find somebody who knew if there was possibly a twin. But then there was some weird thing in his eyeballs. So I cast Detect Magic and I saw a string going out to space. And I asked if he trusted me, and he said kind of, so I went ahead and I dispelled the string. But when I cut it with my sword, my arm went numb.
And you
And
also
then
know
he-
you were actively countered.
Oh, yes. And then somebody tried to counterspell me.
Wait, Cynic tried to counterspell you?
No!
So who tried to
I
counterspell
don't
you?
know!
That is actually like legitimately upsetting. Of,
This
like,
entire thing is very upsetting
Yeah.
to Ezthe.
but
Wait.
like from a existential point of view of like,
Yeah.
who the fuck cast counterspell? Nobody here did,
Right.
right?
So there was a string attached to Cynic going out to space.
It was a divination string.
And when you tried to cut it, someone you could not see tried to counterspell you. And you never saw them or heard them.
No.
Okay.
And then I did cut it because fuck you. And then it made my arm go numb. And I dropped
now
my
your
scimitar.
Fingers are all tingly. It's
And
yeah.
now it feels like pins and needles.
Bestie, first, somebody is definitely following us, and you cut the thing that was telling us where they are. So you actually did a really good job. Like a really, really good job.
But I might have killed Cynic. And I
Second,
didn't mean to.
Second, remember, Grave Cleric. Cynic is fine. If you were passing, if you needed traversing, I would know. Cynic is fine. It's just something about the cutting of that magic that his mind needs a minute to settle with it. But he's okay.
Zora goes like, I think I got an idea. And wait, there's just like a pinch of ambrosia left. She's eaten what for us would be like a double head. She's big, right? She's a big lady. She has like a pinch of it left in her hands and just like wafts it in front of his face. And he snorts. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. He's like Lime, but angry. I offend Lime's family. Why? Oh.
First, Zorag, get that shit away from me. Forever. Second,
And Zora's like, it's not that bad. I don't know why everybody's like, you should try it.
no. Second, Cynic. Did we talk earlier?
I don't think so. No, I was asked. It's they asked, and I did not talk to you today. Aside from, breakfast and,
What were you doing on the deck when Ezthe came up to talk to you?
putting rope away.
How long were you doing that?
But I don't know. You pull rope away until rope is away. He's also like a little agitated of like, yeah, just agitated. Like he's freaked out, right?
Irrelevant right now.
Okay.
But
But he's talking to you.
yeah, I know. I noticed. Also irrelevant right now.
Okay.
Jaden, you're picking up.
Yeah, I can I roll to see if Cynic is lying or if he's genuinely confused?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an insight check.
Insight. Okay.
Oh wait, no, your passive insight is 22.
Yes.
Let me just try this first, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Okay. He's telling the truth.
By the way, I just rolled persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I want you to, like, he is desperately wants you to believe him.
Mm-hmm. That had to be powerful magic to work from so far away.
Yeah.
And to try to counterspell Ezthe?
Before the spell went off at point blank.
Yeah. That's
How do
Very
we
disturbing.
know? How do we know whatever did this is that far away?
We
'Cause
know
we
it's out of
can't see
visual
them.
distance. Yeah.
Wait, does that mean?
So
Because-
you saw the little blue string. I think of divination magic as blue for some reason.
sure.
The little blue string go off into space in sort of an indistinct direction, and then you lost sight of it, right? Because it was so skinny.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why we know, like, it's not somebody invisible standing on the deck, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But that's as much information as we have.
Okay.
Is it invisible? Is there an invisible ship right on top of us?
I don't think so.
Also, they would have had to perfectly match your speed because you're in the jam speed.
But we're gonna need to take maybe take the scenic route to our destination, just in case. Because we are definitely being followed. Gralen, could I speak to you for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll get just out of earshot of Senec, because I want to ask him. Because you've told us about the other Senec thing. Do you think this other Senec might have something to do with this?
Obviously, it's always an option, but other Cynic wouldn't need a connection anywhere else.
Yeah.
And also, even if other Cynic was in charge of it, Cynic's body would have had to cast the counterspell.
Right.
What concerns me is the counterspell. That somebody could not only see us, but could impact from a distance. And there's no way any part of Cynic did that.
So it has to be someone outside of the ship.
And very, almost imperceptibly powerful.
Would you be able to use your
I was thinking
crystal
the same
ball
thing.
to look for that?
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
I don't know what to ask though.
Hmm.
So, Gralen pulls out his orb that he hasn't used in a while, so it's fully charged again.
Mm-hmm.
I have to express a plan of action within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, and you've got about 18 hours of travel left.
I'm aware. Gralen pulls out his orb, casts augury through it, and asks the question, if we take this route of evasion, we plan to take this route of evasion in hopes to lose all tails. Will that work?
What you mean is that good? Right? Like
is that a good
my answers are
wheel? That's good.
it's overall beneficial.
Yes.
Overall
low bad.
anti-beneficial.
Both
The
and or neither.
Neither.
Wheel, wheel and woe, or indifferent.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we should say it's not just anti-beneficial, it's harmful, right?
Right.
It's like beneficial, harmful, a little bit of both, neither.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's describe to me how you're using the crystal ball. I want the scene a little bit.
You want the okay, so I don't remember what I did last time.
How big is it again? Is it like grapefruit? Is it I forget what we said.
It's so at least how you described it, she made it for me, so
Yeah.
it became like my size.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining it's like a grapefruit. It's like
Yeah, like
both
Palantir size
Yeah,
of
yep,
it.
yep.
Not like a full-on crystal ball, which
No, no,
would
no.
be big for you to carry around.
Gralen can put both hands around it,
Yeah.
and my fingers won't touch, but they'll
Right.
almost touch.
Yeah. Like you can palm it.
Yes.
But that's all is right at the edge of you being able to palm it.
100%.
Got it. Okay. Okay,
And
so what is this?
sort of like sit it in what looks like a large candle holder kind of thing, because it's like a whole ritual to it.
Sure.
So
So you're heading down below deck
mhm,
and setting all this up.
in my room, yeah.
Okay, let me just
Well,
check in with everybody else
Yep.
while you're. So Jaden suggests this. Maybe the two of you are heading down to like.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jaden would offer to help, use his star map to plot out the course,
Right.
and
So you could be really specific in your question.
yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. What are you wanting to do in this time? Where what they're gonna do. They're gonna set up the orb.
I'm gonna stay with Senec because in the grand reversal. You thought you heard Senek? I actually heard Senek. Believes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
And
And say it's wrong again.
whoever would have guessed.
Wrong answers only.
And therefore is just going to stay with Senek to make sure that he does not,
Okay.
that he's okay and doesn't hate them.
Okay.
Maybe not in that order.
So there's a moment. So the two of you are sitting there. You two disappear below deck. Zorug is here. What's Brutus up to?
I'm gonna stay with Ezthe and Senek.
Okay.
I just saw like my friend in distress and Senek on the ground. I want to make sure that everyone's gonna be okay. Nobody's gonna nothing bad's gonna happen.
Yeah. So Senek has sort of levered upright, is sitting crisscross applesauce, like loosely, his pupils are wide open as if he was high as a kite, but he seems more cogent than that, right? It's like he got his eyes dilated at the optometrist, right? There's this weird physical indication, but he is 100% like engaged in conversation or whatever. And he's, Zorug's kind of like taking a knee because, she was doing the sniff test. And he's, was first recoiled away from that. And I guess four of, let's see, Zorug, Senek, Ezthe, Brutus are kind of gathered around, I think Zorug actually like sits down on the deck. Okay, she's just so big, like it's better to just sit down. And then Senek goes like, wait a minute, and like wants to smell it again. And is like, is food, is eat? And Zorg is like, I like it, and offers the pinch in her hand. He's like, is there other not in hand? Zorg's like, I think so. I don't know. Brutus, what do you want to do? Senek's asking if there's any of that was not in someone's hand.
Now I wasn't sure if I would be able to make some more. I'll at least say,
if you liked it, I could try to make some more of it.
Didn't you dump out, like you have a whole tray of it or something?
Did you
right?
eat it all already?
I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I thought you said Zorug. Oh, Zorug ate most of what
just took a handful, just like
a
cake going by, grabbed a handful, and
okay. I thought you said she ate like that big thing because.
Oh no! She just
she is a force of nature. So okay, all right.
She grabbed what she could fit in her hand. She would be passed out drunk, even her, if she ate a whole jug of alcoholic ambrosia.
Ambrosia shots. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I think the worst part is the like texture of the shredded coconut in there, and that like in your teeth. You can't just chug it down, right? It's you have to chew it.
You have to chew it. Yeah.
It forces you to experience the little marshmallows and
Yeah, no, I'll take some of the remaining stuff and I'll like take a hippo-sized like pinch of it and then pass it over.
Okay. So now Senek like gets a little scoop of it and is like trying a little bite of it. It's like, oh. Well, and then like goes for more. It's but we'll come back to that. But like Zorug, it has really no strong feelings either way. It was just like, oh, this is alcohol. That's fine. Whatever. Senek is like kind of coming around to it.
It's an acquired taste.
All right.
He takes a bite, is grossed out, and then takes another bite.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if this is too gross. And I'll just stop. But so Ezthe goes to see Zorug eating it, sees Senek trying it, sees Brutus eating it, and goes to take some, eats it, is like, and then just like turns and like spits out all the coconut from it, and then goes in for some
Just
more.
the shreds of coconut comes out of your mouth? How?
Incredible.
One of Ezthe's other skills is tying.
Oh,
Cherry
I was
stones
gonna
into
say that.
Skillful mouth, really.
This is beyond tying a cherry.
that's incredible.
I have expertise in mouth.
I now understand. I understand the rest.
Everything with expertise in tongue.
We can only aspire. Yeah, that's fine. Out goes the shredded coconut.
I said it's a plus 25 in tongue.
So the overall, let's say flavor, since I have to explain to player characters now, is like lime from chemicals, right? Like not squeezed from a lime.
No, from the plastic
The
squeeze
little plastic lime-shaped thing.
squeeze bottle.
And like the amount that you would squeeze into a drink, but the cap came off and the whole thing went in. And mix that with not something benign like a vodka, but it's probably something like a curacao.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yep.
This is upsetting.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
please
is
say whiskey.
upsetting.
Please say whiskey.
No. It's not anything so benign. It's like curacao and what is the?
We want to take it to the next level. It's the Malbec or what? No, not Malbec.
Oh,
Malbec's
Malort?
lime.
Malort?
No, I don't
No,
want. I don't want toilet flavors.
Yeah.
It's not a toilet flavor.
It's like Jägermeister in there.
It's
or something like that.
what's the orange part that goes into like a Cadillac margarita? The orange flavored.
Triple set? No.
Triple set.
Yeah, triple set.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking, but there's another one that starts with M, I think. Or I'm just thinking of margarita, maybe. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, that sort of triple sec orangey, the like whatever weird fucking flavor curacao is supposed to be. I don't know what. I mean, it has a flavor, but I don't know how to describe it. And
Oh, no, you're thinking of Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
Oh,
thank
there
you.
you go.
That's
Mhm,
the M.
mhm.
Yeah, Grand Marnier is exactly. It's like it has that sort of texture, that sort of syrupy texture to it, and then also filled with tiny marshmallows, right? The little ones that you would put in hot chocolate, and be happy about. And then shredded coconut, and that's pretty much
That's a
the
nightmare.
whole thing. Yeah.
I have the weirdest fond memories of Grand Marnier because my mom used to make fruit salad with Grand
Oh,
Marnier.
that's sweet.
Aw.
So much Grand Marnier.
Well, okay, so I'm glad we got some detail there. Really proud of the second grossest thing I've ever said in a campaign, and it's been both of them have been this campaign. Lucky you.
We're winning.
Please, in chat, benign like a vodka?
Vodka does not come with a flavor. It's just alcohol. Yes, there is some subtle flavor, but there's a reason why it's the #1 mixing agent that goes in everything. That's what I mean by benign. Not friendly or unwilling to harm you, but unflavored. Which would be better in this situation than Grand Marnier and Curacao.
The mix of them, that's not even... The color of this thing would be awful.
It's green. It's bright green. I know, it shouldn't be. It should be sort of orangey brown. No, it's bright lime green.
Nightmares.
Okay, so down below we have setting up your ritual. Okay.
And so while I'm like lighting the candles and organizing the orb and into the whole ritual of this thing, I'm imagining.
Yeah, Jaden's got his star map out, which is like a functional map, but like the stars appear like above it, so you can kind of like...
Well, because you need a 3D space when you're talking about stars.
Yeah, you move it around and get different views and
All
plot
right.
out the
And
course.
You propose a, like, we're going to drop out of jam speed, and then we're going to change course, and then we're going to do a couple things. And the orb, like you watch the instructions, like you're giving programming instructions. They're going into the orb, right? Of like, here are all the conditions. If we do this, this, and this, our intention is this. Like you're giving it all of the information that it needs to give you feedback. And it does, it works. The spell works, right? It's augury, I think.
Yeah, it's augury, yeah.
So It tells you it is neither weal nor woe.
It's indifferent.
That's not the same.
No, that's the title of the.
Oh, okay.
The answer is.
That's not the impression I want to give you.
Okay.
Well, okay, it's the impression you're gonna get if you fail this roll.
Okay.
Roll Arcana, please.
Roll Arcana.
And only you get to roll this one.
Okay. I have a big number. Give me big number, please. Not big number, but big.
So I need an 18.
You need a 18?
DC 18.
18.
You hit 18?
No, is that what you need?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Not a 17?
Oh.
Not a 17.
I can't help in any way.
I want this. I'm going to use my inspiration.
That
I get
is
to
your
reroll
right.
the one of them?
Well, so inspiration says re-roll one of the dice you just rolled, right?
Right.
But our 2d10 represents one die,
So we roll
so
both?
you re-roll both of them,
Okay.
unless it was advantage, and then we'll figure something else out.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you rolled with advantage, you would just re-roll one of them.
Much better. 22.
Oh, yes, that hits the DC. And you realize the orb was not specifically giving you this information, but as you sort of read into the signs that it's giving you of like, you're giving it all this information, we're going to do all this stuff, and you actually sort of read the insight of the like, not the intention, but like the attitude of the orb. And as soon as it starts to understand what you're asking, there were a bunch more things you were going to tell it, but sort of like having a conversation with an ADHD person, they've jumped to the end of what you were going to say, and correctly assumes all the thing that you were going to say. And really the answer means none of that matters. Not that it's indifferent, it's that it's too late.
Well,
To like evade a pursuer, right?
yep, because that was the.
Okay.
Might as well. Full.
Stand and fight,
Well, turn and burn or full steam ahead.
or
Or
set an ambush.
set an ambush. Please.
Continue on our current path,
Mhm.
but find a strategic point where we can hide the ship until whoever's following us comes up, and then we can attack them.
We don't know how closely they're following or even how they're tracking us.
Well, they were tracking us through Cynic, I'm assuming.
If that were the only way, I would imagine we would be able to lose them. With the knowledge that we can't lose them, they're probably still tracking us.
Then there might be something on the ship.
We can't lose them through evasion, so either we find how they're tracking us, and I could be wrong, but my understanding of it is we find how they're tracking us and get rid of that, and then we can set up an ambush, or we turn and fight.
So I'm going to pause this.
Mhm.
Up on deck, everyone's just sort of sitting on the floor with Cynic right now, and he's recovering. His pupils are somewhat recovered, but he's just like, just had a terrible day, and he has also since thanked you, right? Like, is grateful for what you did. He wasn't aware. He doesn't still fully understand what happened, but detect magic is not concentration, I think, and lasts for 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure both of
It
those
is
statements-
not. It is concentration.
Oh, it is concentration.
But it also lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, I was half right. That's okay. You didn't do any other concentration spells, so there's no reason detect magic would be gone. And I need you to roll perception for me.
Okay.
And I would like you to add your charisma bonus rather than your wisdom.
Ooh.
Are you proficient in perception?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's just your charisma bonus.
14.
Oh, that's enough. A tentative little sort of tendril of blue is like poking down onto, is sort of like winding around. It's sort of come out of nowhere, right? It's really hard to see anything off the ship because you're going 100 million miles in 24 hours. It's, so fast. This little blue tendril, which apparently is not concerned for the speed you're traveling at all, but that's fine. Magic might do that anyway. That's not the weirdest part of this, but is sort of like looking around and is like honing in on Scenic. Oh, did we have a? Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's they're okay. They were posting a clip. They clipped something from the show, and it's stingy about letting people post links, but they didn't actually do anything wrong. So,
Can I greenlight this somehow?
yeah, I don't know how to do that. Sorry, Coron. Yeah, that's fine. Or maybe under the timeout, maybe there's something there. Yeah,
you go
okay.
on, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a 5-minute, no chat. I'm pretty sure they're still able to watch. Anyway, well, yeah, this is for Ezthe. So, this little tendril is seeking, and in its sort of wanderings, as you notice, it's pretty well homing in on Scenic.
No. And I'm gonna take my. Can I counterspell this? Is this a thing that I feel
yes.
like I could counterspell? Then I shall. And I know that it is.
Okay, so that forces me to make a concentration check.
You who?
It's a con save. It's not a concentration check. It's a con save.
Wait, who's making the check?
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's good because it bypasses, Warcaster or whatever, and yeah, that's fine. I succeed. So the spell is going to go through.
And I can hear Puchik and I hear Ezthe casting something.
Oh, I mean, counterspell is,
yeah, and you can also hear as they say no, and he's with their sword tracking where this thing is to try to triangulate the counterspell.
Okay.
Okay, well, I see you waving your blade, and so I automatically snap into action mode, and I'm just wondering what's happening? Is something coming? What's going on?
It's back.
And
should I?
Scenic, get behind me.
Scenic is on his feet in a fighter's crouch. His hands are glowing red. As if you were wearing red gloves, sort of, and is, just looking all around, where is it? What's happening? Who's here? Who's here?
It's the thing. It's back. It's back, and I couldn't stop it. I'm sorry. I don't know how.
Don't let it get me. And then it plugs into the top of his head. Where is it? Can you see it?
And spell magic again.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
It's sort of like if somebody says there's a spider in your hair, you're like, give it. What? He's flailing around. But yeah, he's like, yes, get, please.
And you said this was a 5th level, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna upcast it.
Okay. Oh, well, actually, you don't have to. I don't think that helps with counterspell anymore.
Using a higher level spell slot, you automatically end a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal or less
Awesome.
than the level of spell you saw.
I'm wrong. I love being wrong. Okay, so you used a 5th level spell slot. How many of those do you have?
That one. And
Okay.
any more that I can make.
Oh, Dispel Magic does that, right?
Yes.
That's what yeah. Counterspell used to offer that, but now it doesn't, and that's why I was confused. Okay, yes, you use a 5th level spell slot, you eliminate this connection. This time Senek doesn't pass out, but he does drop to his hands and knees on the deck. He's panting.
Get to Gralen. Get him to Gralen.
I grab Senek and I start like jamming down to where Gralen and and Jaden are.
Okay. Yeah, you get down to where the ritual has just, given you this information, and
We're like mid-planning.
Yeah.
And
in comes Brutus and Senek.
Door
Senek's
bursts
sort
open.
of half out of it, like looks worse than how you saw when you left, right? Like,
Hey, Gralen, Jaden, I don't know exactly what happened, but it happened again. Ezthe is really upset. He said that there's something coming and that it got to Senek. I think he managed to stop whatever it was, but someone's coming and something's here.
okay, leave Cynic here, and I'll go up and talk to Ezthe and see what happened.
It sounds like they recast the
Yeah.
spell.
I need both of you again to roll Arcana, please.
Okay.
I have an idea if it comes back a third time. That's why I'm going back on top. Last time was advantage. This time, no, yes?
No advantage,
Okay.
but not disadvantage.
Yeah. I'll just make sure. Ooh,
Okay.
that
We're
cool.
gonna.
Was it dice deal?
I did good, so...
Okay.
I got double ones.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
God,
Okay,
oh,
I'm
no.
gonna address that in
That's
a moment.
bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, my laptop locked on me. I got... This is a...
Dice, why did
23.
you do that?
Okay.
Arcana, right?
Yes.
23.
You're certain, like, this is some version of scrying, and scrying is typically like you have to know the person, you have to know where they are, or be very familiar with the person or something, right? You have to have some sort of link. But it also, normally, it lets you just put a little sensor wherever that person is.
Right.
But this isn't doing that. It's connecting to him. Maybe that's what's required for this altered version of scry, which is clearly what's at work, right? It's not textbook scry. And if that's what's required, knocking him unconscious would probably make it can't do anything, because it's like using his senses instead of the sensor that would normally appear with scry.
He is below deck, right?
He's in the room with you.
There's an entrance to below deck. Like if one wants to physically get below deck, you would have to come
Yeah.
through a certain, right?
Yeah.
So most ships only have one entryway
Yes.
to below deck, right? I'm gonna run upstairs, but I'm not gonna go all the way to Ezthe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop in front of the door and call Ezthe over to me.
Okay.
Bestie, did the string come back?
Yeah, it was like snaking around the deck, and I tried to counterspell it, but I couldn't, and then it attached to Senek, so I just dispelled it.
How are you seeing it?
It's magic.
But I can't.
I'm detecting magic.
Can you do that again?
I'm detecting magic now.
Okay, so where is this happening? Is this
Right in front of the door to downstairs.
But you are downstairs?
No,
No.
at the top, on
Okay.
deck, just at the
But
entrance
they
to
were
downstairs.
running Senek down to you,
Right.
right? So when you made that discovery, Senek and as they were
As they
below
did
deck.
not go below deck,
Oh.
just Brutus.
Just Brutus.
Brutus was running
Yeah.
him down.
So I left Brutus, Jaden, and Cynic
oh,
downstairs,
just you ran
and
up.
I ran up to the top.
Okay.
And so we're having this right in front of the door.
Uh-huh.
And now that Ezthe has told me they're detecting magic, Ezthe, please tell me if you see it again.
Of course.
And keep an eye out for me. Let's stand here and stay guard in case it comes back for him.
That's why I was up here in the first place.
Okay.
And also one more thing. Thank you for cutting it. You did an amazing job again.
I don't want it to get Senek again.
I have an idea this time. We're going to use this against them.
Okay.
Mm.
Jaden,
Yeah,
where are you going right now?
that's a great question. Do I know?
You know where the ship is going, right?
Oh no.
Where are you going?
Do I have to answer that?
Is it in your mind?
Uh,
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me double check the spell for this. I think there's a save for this. Hold on. Okay.
oh, I have an advantage against charmed conditions. If
That's
that
okay. This is not a charm.
Okay.
This is the tech thoughts.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay. So, let's see. Yeah. So right away, I'm going to give whoever casts Detect Thoughts, the knowledge that you know where you're going. Okay?
Okay.
That's not the destination yet.
Right.
Read thoughts. Learn most of what's on your mind right now. Right now, you're thinking about alternate plans, alternate directions
Yeah.
to go to where you want to go.
No. Right now, Jaden is thinking of spots he can stop where he could ambush whoever
We were-
following
you're thinking
him.
about setting up an ambush.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then now I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 18.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Those dice are fired.
However, at this point, you now know that your mind is being probed.
Okay. Okay, I got an 18 on the dice plus 8.
Okay.
Crit success.
On a
Get
successful
fucked,
save,
mind reader.
the spell ends, and you know that it read that you were thinking about where and how to ambush
Okay,
whoever's following you.
great. Would rather them have that information.
So you have that information as well. You know that they tried to read your mind, and you stopped it. It's sort of like once you realized what was happening, you're like, why are my thoughts drifting like that? My
Get
thoughts,
out of here.
I don't have an internal monologue. I don't have thoughts.
No thoughts, only vibes.
Yeah, right? What are these thoughts doing here?
Also, good luck to that person reading Jaden's thoughts.
Yeah, that's okay.
A lot of shit they don't understand.
A lot of
Probably.
sparkly ass. Just like, get this out of here.
I want to make sure, let's see, they know you're probing into its mind, and the target can take an action.
Backbreaker.
Yeah,
Yeah, because whatever he's thinking about, he's also thinking
yeah,
about.
right. You can multitask.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can. No, actually, that's doesn't apply to what we're doing. Okay, so that spell has ended. The spell effect has ended.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
But you know there was a moment where you lost focus and you rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you became a, well, you know, like here, Wi-Fi hub here.
Oh no.
You know,
Yeah.
and essentially invited this detect thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Thinking real loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what's happening on deck?
Waiting to see if the string comes back.
Okay. Let's see. Ezthe still has detect magic. You can sort of do detect magic, right?
Ritual cast, but it'll take too long.
Yeah.
Oh, I get 1 instant a day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll help. Yeah. I will use my 1 a day instant ritual cast to
Okay.
ritual cast detect magic.
Good. So, would you like to both roll, or would you like one of you to roll with advantage? Perception check.
Perception check?
Well, if you want to roll with advantage.
I'm not amazing at it. So.
I only have a +1 in it, so
Oh.
I feel like rolling
Okay.
with advantage for you would be better.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think that's correct.
I'll roll with
That's fair.
advantage then.
Yeah.
Ooh. That'd be an 18 on the die.
Okay.
It's a crit. And it was not without. The other one was not.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Good.
mean,
So
they
the
were both good
advantage-
numbers, but like it wasn't a crit.
The advantage made it. So wait, what did you get? 19?
18 on the die.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a critical hit. You see very clearly this
Wait, it has to be.
18, 19, 20 is
So
a
10-8 is a.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a soft crit as opposed to super crit,
Right.
or regular crit as opposed to super crit.
Right.
A blue, hairline, hair thick line of light of spell power
Mhm.
enters the space above the boat and is trailing down, looking around for something.
Still waiting. Does it go for the doorway we are guarding?
Yeah, actually, where is Senek right now?
On below deck.
And so
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah.
with Jaden and me.
It passes through the deck at about where the rearmost mast is, which is right around where the quarters and people are. It goes through the deck.
Okay, wait. So out of character question, because what I might want to do might not work now. It isn't. You can't touch it.
Well, Dispel Magic got rid of it.
Right. It was less that the spell magic got rid of it that I was queuing off of, and that Ezthe's sword touched it.
As they dispelled it.
Okay.
The sword was sort of a focus.
Yeah.
So if I
my-
went to physically
my
touch it,
weapon
I could
acts
not.
as my focus.
Well, I mean, you could try, but as of right now, it was yes. As they cast Dispel Magic using the sword as a sort of focus, right? But it seems intangible because it is just plunged through the decking and passed through there.
Okay, I gotta try it anyway. So when I see it pass through the deck, Gralen goes, "Fuck! Ezthe, hurry, run downstairs, tell them it's coming back, be their eyes so that you can see it." And then I beeline for the trail where it's going under. And I run and I do my best to see if I can at least maybe with magic grab it. And my plan is to cast light on it to see if it will then
Interesting.
glow back to we'd be able to trail it or track it.
Okay. This is not impossible. But you're up on deck, right?
I'm still I'm not gonna go down.
And
Everybody else is
you're on
down.
deck,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're up there with him. Okay, so once he points it out, you're like, oh, yes, okay, there it is. And then you see it go sort of like through the deck, right? Because it's an intangible, what is a spell, right? Doesn't really care about walls.
Did you tell me that knocking him out would probably?
I don't think you've mentioned that to anyone
No.
because you didn't want to.
What'd you say?
You didn't want to knock him out, I think.
I wanted to try to use this against them. So
Yeah.
I was like,
You're using him as bait.
yeah,
instead.
kind of.
That's an important detail.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to now? Look, understanding that sort of
To be fair,
aspect of this.
to be fair, I didn't understand that it would go through things.
Mhm.
So I ultimately thought I got him to safety.
Yeah, I understand that.
And
I
and,
understand how you got there.
and so now that it has gone through a thing, I recognize now that I did not make him safe, which was a flaw in the plan.
Okay.
My plan was not to endanger him. It wasn't like, oh,
Okay.
he doesn't matter, he'll be flesh bait.
Okay.
It was
you thought putting him below deck would be somewhat protected.
And that's why I'm standing guard at the door.
Right,
Like
because it would have to sneak through the door.
Exactly. My thought was like, it's gonna have to go past us. We
Okay.
are the guard.
I understand the intention. Yeah, you don't have to receive bad karma points.
Okay.
For my Fallout nerds.
My plan was to like light it, see where it's coming from, and then keep it from getting to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the privilege of casting light
Mhm.
on this, I'm gonna need a DC 20 Arcana check. And light is a cantrip that you have, right?
It's a cantrip that I do have.
Yeah.
Yes. Why couldn't I have the crit last time? It's only a 15.
Your hand passes through it, and you feel the gentlest gossamer presence, but your hand just passes through it. Well, when you touch it,
Mm-hmm.
you lose sight of it. It was pointed out to you, you can see it, right? As soon as you're watching him go after this thing, right? Like chasing to try to grab it, a cat with a laser pointer swipes at it.
Well, I went down.
Oh, you went back
because
down.
he sent me
To go protect
downstairs
Cynic.
to go protect
I'm
something.
like, fuck, it already got past us.
Okay.
Go help
So
get rid of it.
just
I'm the only one on deck.
Zorug's up there, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Zorug.
And yeah. And everybody else is below. Brutus, you're below as well, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I tried. It happened. The dice told a story.
Hey, Gralen,
Mm-hmm.
where are you going?
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
I know.
You've never seen a map?
What'd you say?
Never seen a map? You don't know where you're going?
I know the destination
Mhm.
to the degree that, like, Gralen knows where in space it exists. Not a thing Gralen would ever...
Okay.
Like, I've never navigated. I've never tried. As a matter of fact, the whole time we were looking at the map projected, Gralen was like,
Mhm.
"Ooh, that gold looks real expensive." Right? Like, and even when you were doing the whole map thing, I'm busy on the orb. Like, Gralen is never full trust in Captain. Captain knows where we're going.
Sure.
So, like, the best I could give is maybe, like, if I've seen the destination on a map,
Mhm.
I can give a picture of the final destination,
Sure.
but, like, a here to there,
Okay.
you're not going to get that from my mind.
Yeah. Why did Cynic betray me?
Ooh, this is the question I'm getting?
It's a thought you've had. Betray me? Well, it should be confusing, okay? But why did Cynic betray me is a thought you had.
That's a thought I have?
Yeah.
Okay.
How come?
How come?
Do you have any thoughts on why that might have happened?
Why did he betray me?
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure who.
Confusing and complicated. You're about to get to make a wisdom save.
Yeah,
After
no. This one's fine. As soon as that thought comes into Gralen's mind, full, like, somber reliving of the moment he's ripped apart, the rebirth. Because, like, this is a big thing in Gralen.
Yeah,
This would
it
not take
is.
a lot to get this out. So,
Okay.
like, full, like, him running out, him getting split apart, kind of fast forward, yada yada, movie skip through the fight,
Uh-huh.
bring him back to life, full fast forward into, like, and the final thing you would probably get from Gralen would be the conversation, not the last conversation, because that's more so like, can I trust you, which would be after the sort of, like, traumatic moments, but the first conversation we had once he was brought back of, like,
Okay. So now, unfortunately, I have to. You understand I'm not really telling you how you feel about this.
Right.
Okay. But you feel justified in having gotten your revenge against the wizard who was coming after you. That makes sense, to get revenge on somebody who tried to hurt you.
Right.
And then you experience deep cognitive dissonance as to why you would take on debt and personal risk to restore that person to life. It's so jarring, you're going to make this wisdom save with advantage.
Hmm.
But it is a DC 18.
all right. Yeah, that one ran away. Crit. Why didn't that happen earlier? Natural 18 plus 8.
Oof.
Okay. Crit. What would you like to know? Give me a question.
In this moment right now.
Where you know something has been sort of driving your consciousness. You're now aware of that. And you are about to break it, but you've actually turned it a little bit. So you're not fully casting Detect Thoughts, but like...
Where are you?
Okay. So just so you know, the trick to doing really well with a spell like this is framing it as where am I?
Okay.
But
yeah.
I'm giving you that, right?
Right.
Like that's so really you
Because I'm projecting.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Where am I right now?
Yeah. You are in your acid bath underneath the Rise Company offices on the Sword Coast.
Okay.
And then you are shut out and that connection's over.
Yeah. That's it in really quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so below decks.
Sorry.
What are we up to?
I am running down to dispel magic on Zenik again.
Okay. When you get there, there's no blue string. Zenik is panicked, like a normal amount. Like, it's a pretty reasonable reaction, but is wide-eyed and himself. There's no, you don't see it connecting any, but you do smell that, like, it's now a familiar, so, like, if you don't mind me, like, inviting a little bit of Ezthe language, it smells like blue pickles, which for Ezthe is like a thing I think Ezthe would say, and everybody else would be like, what do you mean? And you're like, well, it smells like blue pickles. In here, that's what you smell. And you know that's a magical sense, and it doesn't really make sense, but like...
This is part of how Ezthe experiences magic.
Yeah. And so you know there was divination magic in here. You also know they just did a big spell. You know, their like augury ritual went off. That's not the pickle smell. That just smells like Gralen, right? But on top of that is this blue pickle smell.
Okay. Well, I'm also going to, like, search around. Check everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attempt to check myself by checking my own head.
How? I'm not saying no. I'm saying I want to know what this looks like.
So there are a couple of times where they, I'm like, if I can catch it unawares, so I try to, like, look up really fast, and then I'm like, maybe it's too fast. So I go, like, run to find a mirror.
Oh, like if the thread is connected to the top of your head.
Yes.
Okay, so a mirror definitely won't work because it won't show magic. And I would get, like, you would just know, like, oh, that's not an option, right? But maybe if you rolled your eyes up into your head.
Yes. Like,
Okay.
there's just all the things.
Okay.
All the ways that, like, might, maybe. Like, also, like, even though they don't know they know it's not going to work on some level.
Yeah.
It's like, and then.
Oh no, I want you to roll investigation and just don't crit fail.
Okay.
Whatever you do.
Like, it's just all the things. It didn't crit fail.
Okay.
At least.
You roll your eyes up into your head.
It was a close thing, though, because I rolled a 4.
And you see your aura.
Oh.
And it's fine. And you have the sensation of Auntie hugging you from behind, like kind of just walking up and like giving you a quick little like snug, like, hey kiddo, that kind of thing. She's not really here right now, but
Oh.
yeah, you see your I don't know, what color is your aura when you're healthy?
I think it's like that flame kind of like shifting between orange, red, and yellow.
Wait a minute, you rolled a 4 on the dice?
Mm-hmm.
Our crit fail is 2, 3, 4.
Oh shit! So I did crit fail. Never mind. I thought it was 2 and 3. This is why I was...
Yeah, 2 through 4. It's 3 numbers on both end. All right, so you do see your aura. You don't get the hug. Sorry.
It's okay.
No hug. And you're convinced it's attached to the top of your head. You caught some sort of light that looks wrong. What color is your aura normally?
It is that like orange, red, yellow,
Yeah.
fiery.
You thought you caught a flash of blue in that orangey, normally orange background. And now you can't find it again, which is what's so panic-inducing. So I need you to make a wisdom save.
So good
That's
things are
right,
happening.
Uh-huh.
So you know how I crit succeeded all those other times? This time I crit failed.
Oh.
And the one thing I said was, let's just make a quick investigation check. Don't crit fail.
I got jinxed.
Was my
Because you
what are
said
we-
it, though.
What are we
I got
investigating?
jinxed.
The dice can hear you, whether or not
their own head.
their own head.
That's a 12.
Okay, you do not have to spin into a panic. But you feel the panic in your throat, and you are able to communicate, like, help, I'm attached to, like, something is on me, right?
Yes.
Like, but you can communicate it calmly and rationally, or however you want to do, it's fine.
I think that there's a sense of like, oh, it's got me. And then because I don't know if anybody else can dispel magic,
I can.
but Kasak can. Oh, you can.
Yeah.
So I would know that. And I'm like,
Yes.
quick, get it off, quick, get it off, quick, get it off, quick, get it off.
Yeah.
And like close my eyes and put my hands over my eyes so like nothing can see through me.
Okay.
I mean, it's scrying magic, so.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I cast? I'm gonna cast detect magic to make sure I can see it.
Okay. Yeah. You cast detect magic, and you're gonna have to do an Arcana or investigation check, your choice.
We're gonna do
Because
Arcana.
there's nothing immediately obvious.
Okay.
And there is a bunch of latent spell energy because they've been casting a bunch of spells in the last 5 minutes. So,
Okay. These dice aren't fired. That's 15.
it really doesn't look like there's anything wrong with their aura. Like, they're not connected, they're not being controlled by anything. Or if they are, it's so far beyond what you would think, right?
Okay.
But if you cast Dispel Magic on them, it cancels all effects, so it's also going to cancel their Detect Magic that's currently ongoing. And I don't know if there are any other spells, but like,
Yeah.
there's a, yeah.
So as you see, Jaden comes up and like, you've seen him cast Detect Magic before, so you can tell he's doing that, and he's doing it very like carefully, like turning you around, check, turn you around, check your arm. It's like, there's nothing on you.
Are you sure? Are you
Ezthe.
sure?
Yeah, I checked everything. You're okay. It's
Okay.
it's not attached to you.
Okay.
Brutus, what's happening with you while this is all going on?
This is all magic stuff happening. I don't see anything, but like I'm really just standing at the ready, kind of like scanning everywhere. I'm gonna say that like my eyes are kind of traveling back and forth between Ezthe and Jaden and Senek to see like what's going on, like who's do I need to like punch something? Do I need to grab something?
Senek is panicked, but seems himself as being checked out, looked over by Jaden. So everyone down here kind of seems squared away. Like Jaden pronounces that as they look safe. So, yeah.
Oh, and then actually, and if you do say that, Jaden, if you say that like everything's okay, or as I hear you saying everything's okay, I'll turn to Ezthe and I'll say,
Wait a minute, where's Gralen?
He stayed up on top. He stayed up on top to do something.
Okay. We need to check in on him. Also, whatever cast the spell kind of read my thoughts a little bit when I got distracted, and they know that I was thinking about setting an ambush for them, but
So we can't do that.
so ambush is not gonna work.
Unless they know that you're going to cancel the ambush, and so you should.
Most important thing is to make sure Bestie's okay, because
Yes.
if it's not attached to
Yeah.
me, then it could be attached to him.
Okay, so when you had that, you were able to ask a question. Did you want to cancel the connection?
After I got from it,
Yeah, you asked, where am I?
and I got the answer,
Uh-huh.
yes, because I don't trust myself enough in all of it
Okay.
to
Then you need to make wisdom save again.
make wisdom save.
Oh, actually, it's not a wisdom save. It's going to be an opposed. You can keep your roll, but this is an opposed charisma check.
Okay.
Charisma plus proficiency, let's say.
Okay.
21.
You beat me.
Okay. What was it? Against?
14.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
a lot.
by a lot.
Yeah. All right.
1 to 5 on the die.
So the connection, you're not able to sever the connection,
Okay.
and it takes back over.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it doesn't, like, you don't feel anger. You don't feel it being angry, right?
Mhm.
You're sort of aware that you have your own feelings,
Mhm.
and you keep like forgetting that this is happening,
Mhm.
right? You keep remembering, but like you're ready to be like, okay, I'm just gonna go change my socks. Oh shit, I'm being, like,
Right.
there's all this, like, you keep trying to go do something else.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're wondering where is Senek?
As I try to remember where Cynic is,
You saw him go down
the
below.
last I remember, Brutus was carrying him downstairs, and Brutus dropped him off. He's actually laid out right in front of my room,
Yeah.
in my setup.
So you should probably check on him to make sure he's okay.
I go downstairs.
Okay. Do you want to make a wisdom save?
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay.
Would love to stop this.
Yeah. But you do remember where you left him.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this contested again?
18. No. DC 18.
19.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, you head downstairs and then realize what you're doing, and you just lock down your mind, sever the connection, and yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you were sort of like halfway down the stairs. Zorg comes over, takes a knee next to the hatch, so like it puts her face kind of close to you, and asks you to give the like the like Kellamvor safe word,
Mhm.
right? Of like, hey, are we,
Right.
which you're now able to give. 'Cause
Right.
you-
Which
yeah.
I.
And then she says, we should probably ward the ship for now. And like produces her scythe, and you know that like she has an ability to create a temporary ward.
Right.
But would you like her to?
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay. Now it may not be guaranteed, but it's better than the convertible the top we've got right now. Yeah, she begins this sort of swaying dance with her scythe, and then really gets it spinning, and it spins up this sort of cotton candy shadow cloud over the top of the ship, and then that stretches and reaches around, and the ship is now, you can't even see the stars, right? You're in this gray and black shroud that is surrounding the ship, little cloud bubble. And then again, you all have this like, like stretching your jaw, moment, and we're able to get a little peace for a moment as some like divine intervention is at work for now. So, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna just give the information I have. So Gralen runs into the room where everybody else is, because we're all here at this point except for Zora, who's back on deck, and so I really thought I could try and track who was doing this, and so I tried to touch it and make it glow so that we can see where it was coming from. It's specifically tied to Cynic. It has something to do with Cynic's old life, but if you touch it, it can take you to whatever it was. Read my thoughts. It tried to figure out where we were going. Luckily, I don't really know how to navigate from here to there, so they didn't get that, but it also wanted to know about Cynic and how Cynic has come to be on our side, and it saw basically everything from the Athenaeum.
Did you get anything about it?
I was able to tap into it a little bit, and I really tried to locate it, and whatever's the source of this magic is in a brine pool back in Baldur's Gate.
That's
On the Sword Coast.
Oh, I'm sorry. And back on the Sword Coast somewhere.
not good. I also had my thoughts read a little bit. But I was just thinking about where we were going to ambush them. So at least that's better than like thinking about where we're going, right? But they know that we were going to try and ambush them.
I don't know if they're right behind us.
It sounds like they're not.
But they could be controlling someone who is. Like, there could be a more local source. Just the originator of it is on the Sword Coast, but knowing what we know, it's probably an Elder Brain, because we learned that's who's behind Rise. And so the Elder Brain is probably controlling someone else who's locally casting these spells. So they might still be behind us.
They're super powerful.
Well, the good news is the Elder Brain is on the Sword Coast and not on the ship that's tracking us.
Right. I think we might be able to take on whoever is the link.
They're super powerful.
The Elder Brain is.
Now,
Which has been casting these spells at us for the last 5 minutes. Bestie, when I tell you that there's no way that so many spells, that line took a lot for me to get rid of.
It seems to me that whatever it was you were trying to get rid of was going after Cynic the entire time. Maybe he's got something to do with this, whether intentional or not.
Well, Cynic used to be a member of Rise, and so they would already have a connection with him. I do know. Sorry, Cynic. If Cynic is unconscious, they won't be able to link with him anymore.
well, knock me the fuck out.
Oh, you're okay with this?
Well, sleep spell preferred, but otherwise punch to head, please.
I quickly pull my fist, like, I was about to, like, just knock him out, and I quickly stop my fist.
Anybody know how to cast sleep?
I could probably figure it out. Or do we have like...
No.
I don't know. Just give him a bunch of that Jell-O you were making.
Oh, yeah, actually, that would knock him out. Yeah. So, yeah, he just does a couple of handfuls of Jell-O shots. It's clearly like, oh, yuck. And yeah, downs
Choking
that.
it down like a bird.
Yeah.
Dropping a worm.
And you know, but in a very short period of time, he's like, oh, thank God. And you know, gratefully passes out. And we're overtime, so I'm gonna call it there for
Great
episode,
ending.
episode 21.
Doing pillow shots about it.
Fantastic idea. Perfectly Jaden coded solution. I know what we need. So Jay, so excited to have you back and at the table, even virtually with us. But that is it for session 21 of our the Astral Circus. This RPG game this role playing game that we're gaming on the Game Network. I didn't even meet, so like, yeah, our show was Old Enough to Drink, which was a funny thing, and then suddenly there was Alcoholic Jello, which I know I had a hand in, but you know.
A hand.
You did this.
hand.
It just coincidentally
Like the hand,
happened.
really.
I was not looking for a way to turn this into a drunken episode, but I'm happy that it did. Thank you to our chat mods for all their hard work. Also, sorry for the listener viewer who got frozen out for a minute because apparently we've blocked URL links. Thank you for staying. We love you. Thank you to our Patreons who let us do this ad-free and independent. We like doing it that way. None of us get a paycheck, and that means we could do whatever the fuck we want. Like, that's awesome. But if you can contribute to the Patreon, that helps Kimi pay the bills barely, right? Like, it's any amount is helpful, and totally understand if you can't. Obviously, don't stretch your budget. But if you've got a couple extra bucks, there are some very low cost tiers on there, and if you can help us out, we'd love it. So thank you for that. Let's start over here this time with Dion.
Hello, everyone. I am Dion. I have been playing Gralen Longstamp. Don't know if I said at the beginning, both he, him pronouns. Yeah, tonight was a really fun one. I'm actually just going to say really excited to have a chance to do this with my friends. And we're already over time, so I'm going to do this quickly. I actually thought about this beforehand. I thought about this one really big. This is one that I haven't heard in a while, but that it's very prescient right now. It is very easy to get off the back of a bucking mule.
Oh.
Yeah. People making the good decision at the optimal time. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Don't give them more credit than than the thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'll leave that at that.
Yep.
Jay?
Hi again, everybody. I'm Jay, and I play Brutus. You can catch me. You can find me at JAfrica and most of the socials. And you can also find me not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after at Alamo Draft House in San Francisco, where I'm going to be running Dungeons and Draft House. Or I'm going to be DMing one of their Dungeons and Draft House tables. I especially want to send out the thanks, first of all, to everybody who's watching, whether now or later. We love doing this for you all, and we love that we get to bring a little bit of joy in your life. But I do especially want to thank our patrons because it's because of your help that we get the tech and the equipment for me to be able to do this, to play with my friends, and to play for you all. From 350 miles away, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm grateful to be here with everyone and to still be able to play this game with all of these wonderful, wonderful people. So thank you all so much.
We love you so much.
I'm so glad you could be here for this, even virtually.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. Very
Welcome
much
back,
so.
Jay.
Welcome back.
You're welcome
Thank you.
back.
Oh,
And can I say that
for you all.
I'm ecstatic that we have a barrel labeled Magical Michael on ship
Yes.
on board.
So good.
Doing barrel rolls.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll end up being more than a few barrels of Magical Michael.
Sure. Tim?
Hi everybody, I'm Sam. I have been Jaden Sapphire, your friendly neighborhood Astral Elf Druid. You can find me on the internets under my author pen name, Sylvie Hellstaff, on TikTok and Blue Sky, and also at my website, sylviehellstaff.com. If you don't know, I write spicy monster romance novels. They're pretty cool. They're pretty gay. You can buy them on the internet in some places, and some places not. Because we're having an issue with censorship. I'm going to do this quickly. If you haven't heard the news, Steam and itch.io both were pressured by payment processors like Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, and PayPal to take down a bunch of content from including indie games, books, and comics from their sites. Yours truly was de-indexed in that process, which is not cool. So there's a big pushback that if you feel passionately about that and about artists like us telling very cool stories that are legal and perfectly fine to sell. I would encourage you to go to, I just put up a post today on my blog, sylviehellstaff.com, that has a bunch of information of actions you can take. Calling, emailing, mailing actual physical letters. I wrote real letters with my hand. We're doing it, you guys. There are petitions you can sign. You can contact your legislator. There's all kinds of options if you want to help support this pushback to #SaveSpeech. You can search that. Go check it out, sylviehellstaff.com. And if you do have extra funds and you want to support your favorite indie artists or authors, right now is a really good time because we're pretty stressed out.
Yeah, and the best way to do that, go to people's socials, go to their sites, because you can still get direct links for now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think it's a very good time to show like itch that change of what money they're going to be making, or Steam that change of what money they're going to be making if they capitulate to this pressure that is not about legality, and it is not about safety, and it is about censorship.
Yep.
Yeah.
And final thing, sharing is free. So if you have artists you want to support, but you don't have the money to do it, tell your friends. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Word of mouth is amazing.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Pooja. You can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can find me all over the Happy Jacks back catalog. You can find me on Queen's Court Games Mekong, a Southeast Asian space opera with mechs. And it was so great and so much fun and so much drama. If you want to see me make weird shit, you can find me at my YouTube channel, Forgotten Curiosities. I've got a really fun project coming up that I'm almost done with, thank goodness, because I decided to make a physical catalog to go along with a game I really love called Book of Hours, in which you play a cult librarian. And to do that, I learned how to cut lino to make block prints. And it would have been fine and dandy had I just done a couple, but instead I did 17.
Oh.
I have so far pulled 120 prints.
Cool.
Incredible.
That's awesome.
Specifically learned for this project. So it is a great project. I have a lot of fun doing this. So
awesome.
If you want to join me on that wild ride, and also all of the other random things that I learn how to do or pull out of the vault of Pooja skills to just make things that I suddenly become obsessed with, find me on Forgotten Curiosities.
Love that. And I'm Jason, he, him. I'm the GM for this campaign. You can follow me on Twitch and Blue Sky at It's Probably Okay, or probablyokgames.com, home of the okayest games around. The other things I'm up to, I'm doing an internship with the Burbank Public Library. So if you're in Burbank, swing by a library anyway. But also, I might be there. That'd be fun. Come say hi. Also, just working on getting some other projects going. Pretty much whatever I'm doing will show up on Blue Sky, so just follow there and see what's up. I hope you'll join us live or later. Your only two options to watch the show next week, right here on Happy Jacks RPG. You can go to happyjacks.org/The Astral Circus to catch up on previous episodes, or the YouTube playlist is very up to date. So that's a nice way to do it. Or the podcast episodes, which I think are one episode behind, but there's 20 of them. It's enough to keep you busy. And also us at like 1.5 speed, we are very witty and snappy.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
The audiobook treatment.
Not that we're that slow at talking, but like, you know.
It's nice. It's nice to have that extra little
Yeah.
zip in your step.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, folks.